the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Fuck it.
This is episode 1216, and it's a Saturday bonus show. And it's a unique Saturday bonus show because next week's bonus show has already been earned by you, the generous viewers out there. So we're starting next week's goal tonight. So feel free to start a tip train.
Back to
there you
our
go.
remote sweet boy, Billy.
Yeah,
Welcome back.
Billy the Fridge is
I've
back.
I've noticed this entirely too late. Our episode runs 12/16. That could be someone's birthday.
It could.
December 16th.
Yeah.
And we're running down to the tail end of episode numbers that correspond with someone's birthday. We've got like 2 weeks left of birthday episode numbers. Or not 2 weeks. 2 weeks of birthdays. Well, like maybe it's like 2 or 3 months worth. So for those of you with late December birthdays, every episode is your birthday episode from here on out. Just thought I'd say that.
Yeah. So
Happy birthday to 12/16.
Everybody like the stream if you haven't already, and it's pinned in the chat. If you want to help out with us reaching next week's goal, we can get an early start on it. Our first show of next week is tomorrow on Sunday, and then we're doing another one on Monday, and then our third show is coming up on Wednesday the 19th. So it's a good time to get a jump on that goal if you want to get the tip train rolling. So and we got Shabisky. He's streaming on Rumble a lot now, so I think he's going over.
I'm an alt-righter.
Yeah, see,
Nice.
there you go.
Yeah.
I want to join. I want to join Rumble. Can we, Ben? Should we become alt-right?
No,
Do it.
no, no. I'm alt-right.
asked-
Nobody worry about me. Why
Somebody
you have
asked
to
if
give
I'm
me
One
a
of my-
fight?
No, not in studio.
One of my favorite things about having this heart failure is like, no matter how big I am, there's still people out there who are like, dude, shouldn't have got that vaccine. And
Yeah,
I'm like, I've been over 500, 600 pounds for considerable amounts of my life. My heart pumping this hard was probably an inevitable, with a history of heart failure in my family too.
There's way more cases of people having had COVID having heart issues later than just the vaccine alone.
Yeah.
Like COVID.
And I had COVID a year ago.
Yeah. So yeah, it's. I
Almost
can't.
to the
I
month.
don't even want to hear that. Like fuck that. Like I know someone said that to you too, because I just know.
Multiple people. Yeah.
Not a
Multiple
surprise.
people. So now I'm thinking about becoming anti-vax just so I don't have to own up to my obesity.
Oh. Yeah.
If I could just blame it on the vaccine, I don't have to worry about being so fat.
It's true.
So on the last episode, we
Glad
watched.
to see you back, Billy.
On the last episode, we watched every video that Eric July fan that we now call Sturgis. Hannibal gave him the nickname Sturgis, so that's his name now. So Sturgis has made several videos replying to us, and we responded to all of them last time. Like literally like 3 hours of response, okay? And, well, it was more like 2. But he did a response video, and he didn't respond to anything we said. He just read our comments in our chat in this latest video. We decimated him. And what a typical bitch move that is, too. I'm not going to describe anything that you said, okay? You don't like Eric July, okay? You're not woke.
He's got a soft brain, right?
Yes, he does. He's a Joshy.
What a soft brain.
He's got the ism-tism, we say.
Ism.
Yeah, because
I like that pronunciation of isom so much better.
Yes. Yeah, and this guy has the ism-tism. And
like as much commentary as we have given on this guy, I think Hannibal is 100% the VIP. He came up with the Kelly Rippaverse first.
No, I came up with that. I came up with
it.
Yeah.
Have a chance
I thought I saw him do it on the original. That's the first person I saw do it.
Take that hat off, you
the Kelly Rippaverse thing, pretty good.
I said it right the first time we ever talked about the Rippaverse.
Okay.
Because I actually, in the morning, sometimes when I'm having my coffee, I'll watch the show that has Kelly Ripa as the host of it. Yes.
I saw Hannibal. Hannibal was the one that got targeted when Monty was calling Eric July a bitch. Everybody went after Hannibal. Hannibal went in. He got the comic book and gave it he was the one defending Eric July at first. Like, look, I don't want to. This guy might not be a bitch. He might have a good comic book. We have to figure it out. He took all the steps to get there. He did it right, and he's still determined that Ism and the Rippaverse are weirdos. And now he's got Sturgis on block too. Like Hannibal is the MVP. Hannibal is maybe my ISOM.
Your ism.
He wears a mask.
You know, I went to Sturgis' YouTube channel and went back. I found an awkward video of him where he's probably like an older teenager or like a younger adult.
Hey, PK's here again with a special announcement. Again, I noticed you guys haven't been watching my latest videos,
So this is him like really sad that no one's watching his videos.
Hey, I just wanted to upload a video to everybody who's not watching.
I just know you guys are not watching my latest videos, so
I decided to make a special video today, and it's a video about requesting. You can request any video that you want me to create for you guys, and anything on Smash, obviously. So, yeah, just request a video, comment.
Can we still do this?
What?
I think. Can we still tell them a video idea to do?
Maybe.
Because I'd like to do that.
You can request a video.
Yeah, I have an idea. Do a video of you using Nair to remove all the body hair from your special places.
And I'll try the best I can to see if I can put that video up. All right? Peace.
Okay, peace.
So that's an old video from Sturgis, but here's his latest video where he brings up our video but doesn't watch any of it or respond to any of the points we made and just reads the comments. I don't know. Here it is.
The Drunken Peasants
auto-fat us?
Seem to claim that I am some fanboy who's still triggered. Yes, I am a fanboy. I am a fan, which is the shortened version of fanboy. I am a fan of the Rippaverse.
He over-explains words all the time, too.
It's part of the ism-tism.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of Eric July. I've been a fan of Eric July for a very long time, since he was at probably 100K subs. So yes, I'm a fanboy of Isom, Rippaverse, and Eric July as a content creator, and I love his content. Something that these people can't seem to understand, why people like me and other people...
No, I understand why you like it. It's because you have bad taste, and you just like things that meet your political biases. You prefer that over an actual good story. So I know why.
Not saying there's tons of good stories in the content that they're dogging on either. Like there is bad stories in Marvel, DC,
but it's not because of
But
this woke shit that's ruining everything.
Yeah, I mean, it might even be some diverse hires, people that are coming in that don't really care about comics, that are writing poorly. Maybe that's the case. I don't know. I don't follow it, but that doesn't make this shit any good.
Right.
Like, that does not make Isom a good comic book. Sorry, you don't like the way that people are coming in and writing your Captain Marvel books? Fine, whatever. But this is not the answer. This is like you getting beat by your husband and going to I don't know, get beat by your boyfriend. This is not good.
People who are fans of Eric July and the Rippaverse are fans of Eric July and the Rippaverse, but they seem to think that I am triggered.
Hey, wouldn't that be a great like funk band name, Eric July and the Rippaverse?
Definition we'll bring up here. The
He
term
loves
used.
to explain words that people already know.
That's what he
Like,
does.
Triggered. Yeah, it's like you don't need to explain to us what triggered is. Who the fuck doesn't know what that means?
The best way to prove that you're not triggered is to explain exactly what triggered means, so we then know you're just tarded.
To describe an emotional, psychological reaction caused by something that relates to an upsetting time or happening in someone's life. So they decided to make this whole live stream and have this thumbnail for said live stream about me last night. Spending about...
And Rippaverse Goalpost just happened to be in our chat again. Surprise, surprise. He's our biggest fan.
Surprise. Yeah, no, he is. He's the homie.
2 hours and 10 minutes. Going through about 3 videos that I made on them, calling out their nonsense and their fake BS.
Hold on, fake BS? That's a double negative, I think.
Which is perfectly fine in the realm of ism-tism.
Yes.
Like pirating ISOM and saying it's woke because...
Do you still not understand the joke there? That he was saying it was woke to piss you off and it's working? You're like, it's not woke. It's hilarious.
It's talking some political stuff that's like in the background, not pushing it too much. I went through it all. But it would appear that, of course, the comments, the chat over here in the comments don't really care too much. And it would seem that they get way less views talking about someone like me rather than talking about other topics that they're...
I don't care. You're fun to make fun of. And I see, views don't matter as much to me as they do to you, which is funny because you get hardly any of them in comparison. That's the thing.
I think obviously the reason we had less views this week was because I was in the hospital, not on the show. Obviously. Not this guy.
I don't know. The first video I made where I was like, Billy the Fridge is in the hospital got more views than usual.
It did really well. I was just joking. The truth is, whether or not we get big views doesn't even really matter
to see you back,
on the content.
Billy.
Welcome me back again, R. Augustus, with another $5. 1 5, only 1 5 to welcome me back. Thank you.
Yeah, what matters? And we mentioned all of this in the video that he has on the screen that he's not going to watch, and he's just going to read the comments. But we mentioned this, like we've gotten hundreds of thousands of views. We've gotten over 1 million views on a video before. We've done that. Like it doesn't matter. What matters is filling the meter up at the top of the screen, and that the people who watch enjoy what they see. That's it.
If we were doing it for the views, we would not be getting the money.
No. Right.
You want 5? Better make it 2.
Better make it 2. Better make it 2, boy. You better not send me $5, boy.
Typically want them to talk about in the YouTube world. This is called punching down. No.
Oh, now he's accusing us of punching down.
We are punching down.
Right.
We don't care.
But why
we
would...
don't, like you're a soft brain. You have the ism-tism. We're punching down. We like 100%. Don't care that you're beneath us. We step on dog shit all day long. Sometimes we see walk on it, dance it out.
But here's the thing. He's a hypocrite because when Eric July does this and monetizes his haters, who are almost always like lower than him as far as visibility, he thinks that's funny and smart how he does that.
Or Eric July has like a whole side thing where he just monetizes the haters, and this guy brags about it. He's like, Eric July is just gonna monetize you guys and make tons of money. No, he's gonna avoid people with an actual fucking couple of brain cells to rub together. Eric July punches down. Like he looks for somebody who is a little erratic. Maybe they have this political bias that is easy for him to pick apart because it is built on certain things that his audience are not going to believe in at all. And he just it's like a jobber match in wrestling. It's like when you see a fucking 90-pound guy go up against King Kong Bundy. It's easy for him. Like you don't want it with Hulk Hogan.
People in the chat suggested that we have punching down syndrome. Is that a known
hell yeah
condition?
Dude. Hell yeah. We got the homies with the extra chromies. We punched them in the face. We don't care.
Me, I make videos talking about all the people that talk nonsense about the Rippaverse, similar to how a content creator would talk about Marvel and DC. Considering that the Rippaverse is part of the comic industry, I'm going to talk about it as if I was talking about Marvel and DC. It's something I'm more familiar with, and it has a content creator and content that I'm more familiar with over Marvel and DC. I have no qualms about telling people.
I wonder if he thinks anybody takes him seriously.
You know, the Rippaverse goalposts account is always encouraging this guy because I've seen him in his comments and stuff.
Dude, I think the Rippaverse goalpost guy is actually a counter troll that just likes to stir up shit because Eric July also, I hate to spoil it, spoiler alert, Eric July is also a lol cow. So this goalpost guy can feed into these guys and get them to give him content. I think because some of the stuff the goalpost guy uploaded of like what we said, some of it looks pretty fucking cool when the contest he takes it. And obviously, if you're a ball washer, you're gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, these guys are so stupid." But if you're a regular person, you're like, "Oh fuck!" Like they're kind of getting him. They're kind of getting him. That's why Eric July asked the goalpost guy to stop covering Vito and fucking Dick Masterson. I don't know if the goalpost guy has covered us recently, has he?
No, but he was in our chat.
Ignore me, I've said it plenty of times in plenty of videos in the past. However, these people seem to claim that I am triggered because they stole a person's comic. Meanwhile, this is what they do most likely with Marvel and DC as well. So
I want to point out that every video we've ever made with you in it is just a response to a video you made first. So you are triggered. you started making the videos, getting all butthurt that we said you have bad taste in comic books. That's it. That's it.
So it's nothing new here for people like this, but we're going to go through the chat on the side here.
Why not go through the video?
Because they have some...
And also, why are you wearing the same clothes as you were in the... I don't know. Anyway.
Things to say about me, which are about as intelligent as the hosts are on the show.
So play the stuff we said about you then.
Call
you said you did 3 hours, right?
Well, I mean, like, the show was 3 hours, but it was probably more like, I don't know, like 2-ish. But
he probably doesn't have the brain power to do more than a 10-minute video.
Monty and Hannibal.
DJ Fixol suggests that he's part Boglum. He is Boglum. He's got the soft Boglum brain.
On the show. Call the FBI. Monty and Hannibal must pay Eric for the pirated copy of Ism. It's Isum.
Oh, well, thank you for the correction. I can't believe we got that one wrong.
It's Isum.
At least if you're going to make fun of something, at least use the correct word.
Why?
I don't think he knows what making fun of things is.
Right.
This is his ism showing.
Bad Sturgis. Bad Sturgis.
Of Isum. And yes, these are the type of people that will sit here and complain about mainstream comics, and when someone does something independent, they don't even want to support it. I just want
to point out one thing. As a man who has any sort of masculinity, hiding behind punching down is about the pussiest thing you could do.
Yeah.
What a total puss.
Yeah.
They're punching down. Okay, dude, we get it. Like, you're weak. You can't help but respond. You've got soft brain, so your responses are so stupid. Like, well, this is what the meaning of triggered is, and I obviously wasn't triggered. Okay, we get it, dude. But the fact that you want to call us out for punching down, admitting to yourself that you're beneath us, that's the most pathetic.
Yeah.
You are the most pathetic.
They just want to hate on it, be envious of the person succeeding, being jealous of the person who is succeeding because they think that other people should be more worthy.
We have never said that. We just say the comic sucks, and your reason for liking it is stupid. That's all we've said. I'm not saying I'm jealous.
I like that he's succeeding. I think idiots like you deserve to spend your dumb money on dumb comic books.
Yeah.
If you were smart, you'd be donating to Drunken Peasants like everybody else has tonight.
Of the success that Eric July is having, and there's like, oh yeah, we're gonna review this by just stealing it because we're brokies and can't afford it.
Yeah, he says this every time. He says we pirated the comic because we're too broke to buy it.
Got us.
Yeah, like I refuse to believe this guy who I went back on his channel and there's like gaming videos from 15 years ago on there. There's no way this dude has never pirated something. And I doubt it was because he was too broke. It was probably because he didn't feel like paying for it because he didn't think it was good enough and that it deserved the money.
That's possible. He also just looks like he has nothing else to spend his money on. There's a certain type of person that buys comic books and buys action figures and toys because they don't have like girlfriends or anything else to travel and do. They go to work, they go to the fucking comic book shop, and they go home. They get their Gideo games. Some people like to go travel. They get girlfriends, they get boyfriends, they go travel the world, they kiss, they fucking buy hotels. I don't think this guy does that. I think he sits back with his Gideo games after work and gets his little nap in before he gets to his next day of working so he can buy more Gideo games.
$35 comic that's on better paper, has better art, has better lettering, has better coloring than your normal trash floppy.
Even the lettering is better? Okay.
No.
I don't know. It's just in every single way it's better.
$5 and is
Even
printed
the
on
lettering.
trash paper. I've yet to meet one conservative who can define woke. Well, for one, I don't even consider myself conservative. I consider myself more libertarian.
Which is like at least fiscally conservative. And it's and the way he got all butthurt when we made like a joke about Christianity was like, that's not good. I would venture to say he's probably socially conservative in many ways too.
Libertarian is just hipster conservative.
Yeah.
Nowadays, and defining woke is not very hard except people who don't know how to use Google.
No, you need to read a definition, a big long one for us.
Please, explain us.
We need to learn.
It seems like most of these people don't know how to use Google because they use the same words like triggered like they do in their thumbnail because, again, they just
Maybe you should Google disses to respond to people with, because when you took about 14 seconds to think of fat 7 times,
you're fat.
You look like a soft brain.
See talking points.
And I am going to use soft brain about as much as he uses fat.
We spew. Dude is such an awkward speaker. Well, good for you, buddy. That's your opinion. If I was such an awkward speaker, I'm pretty sure that people wouldn't watch me.
It is awkward.
Who watches him?
He gets like 200 to 300 views a video.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people wouldn't watch me. We watch you, and it's because you're an awkward speaker.
Yes.
Not because you're not. We like picking on you. We like punching down.
Punching down.
Watching to listen to more of what I have to say rather than the way I speak.
Like that, you mean?
Of a comic that you've probably never read. I fell asleep having the comic explained to me. Good for you. By the way, do not interact with any of these people. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. We'll have a discussion in the comments of the video.
Like you're having a discussion about our comments on our video? Like what?
He just wants that interaction, man. He wants his 200 to 300 more views.
What else we got here? Fanboy, he is white-splaining. Are two of the people on this panel not white? By the way, I'm Puerto Rican, so...
Okay, that doesn't mean shit, by the way. So Puerto Rican is Hispanic. It's a nationality, not a race. And there's such a thing as white Hispanic, and you would qualify. Like when you fill out like a demographic survey, there's white non-Hispanic and white Hispanic. You are white Hispanic, my friend.
When I was in the hospital,
I like how you assumed I was a white guy. Like my hair's as dark as yours. Our skin tones are similar. Like
you're obviously Puerto Rican. Man.
Yeah.
When I was in the hospital this week, they did a study on me from the University of Washington when they were going through the questionnaire. They were like, what race are you? And I was like, oh, do I get a pick? And she was like, well, it is a social construct. Race is a social construct. And I paused for a second, and she goes, please be serious.
That's great.
Good for you on that one, bud. Good for you to assume my race.
Huh.
Oh, dude, and that's Hank Chill there. Dude, that's you, Hank.
I can assume your race because you're white, like I said.
Wow, Hank. How could Hank Chill do that? I'm going to start joining with Sturgis here and belittle our chat every time he brings one of them up.
It's so funny because he assumed my race and then was like, "Ha, you just assumed my race."
Because he's soft brain.
I know. Like, he really is not smart.
He's
Like, you
so
can
dumb.
be Puerto Rican and white, dude. It is a thing.
He's by ISOM levels of dumb.
He's got that ism-tism.
Racist. He bought 3 copies that he didn't open from the plastic wrap. Well, I had to open the comic and take it out of the plastic wrap in order to call out the nonsense that they...
Yeah, we watched a video where he read, he literally just opened it up. It was sealed in plastic, and he opened it and read like a couple pages. And it made no sense. He could have just explained it rather than read it word for word.
That's like if somebody got challenged the butthole challenge and they were like, they've had a pristine anus their entire life, but then they pull it out and spread it apart for Trumpster Bob just because Trumpster Bob challenged them. Like leave the fucking thing in the book. Who cares? You don't have to answer every person on the internet. You're not the hero in this story. At best, you're the innocent bystander, and you're really fucking up on that one.
have constantly tried to say, or should I say, the stuff that Hannibal and Monty called woke. I had to open my plastic wrap, pull the comic out, and explain the parts and show the parts
You
in
know
my
what
videos.
sucks about the term mansplaining? Women are always like, he's mansplaining. No. There are men that are stupid like this guy, and they explain everything because they're stupid. Most men who explain things in a good way get listened to. Like, nobody's calling out a man who's explaining things well. It's these idiots that talk up when they shouldn't. You're dumb-splaining. This is horrible.
So, I mean, I have a review of the comic on my channel, so narratives are just completely broken out here, and they don't want to do any research into anything. They just want to sit here and listen to NPCs talk bullshit all day and just repeat the bullshit they hear.
Does he not see how he's an NPC?
He's calling somebody else an NPC. This is cute.
Yeah.
Whoever wrote this NPC is killing it on the NPC game.
Yeah.
So, 2 narratives broken, me being Puerto Rican and me actually taking the comic out, considering I had to scan the book in order to make this review.
I like how his defenses so far has been, 1, I'm Puerto Rican. 2, I took a comic book out of the fucking sleeve. These are his points for what makes him a worthy commenter here. Fuck out of here, dude.
So, good job on that one. Struggles to finish a sentence. I'm pretty sure for most of my video I'm making right now, I haven't really struggled too much to make a video. Sometimes I may...
You couldn't even say that sentence without adding pretty sure too much and second guessing yourself while you said it. You have no backbone. You have no backbone. You mispronounced video game, something I'm pretty sure you've spent more time with than your fucking own penis on your video games. You fucking goof. You are a total loser. I'm glad that you found something that speaks to you, and it's a loser idiot comic book about fucking growing corn. By the way,
it's about getting power. It's about getting power from Jesus, is what it's about.
Corn industry is all right. I just want to say that right now. Whatever happened last week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry
you
about
opened
what
your
I
mouth.
said.
You opened your mouth.
Sorry about what I said. I'm now on a low sodium diet. I just had corn tortillas earlier with my Chipotle. They're low sodium. Whatever happened between me and Big Corn, I was obviously wrong.
They almost took you out,
and I apologize.
Ramble on, or
grab a beer real quick.
Lose my train of thought for about a second, and then I get right back on it. Love seeing my comments in the chat from the video. Well, good for you, bud. No one cares.
What?
You're about as nobody as the Drunken Peasants here.
Hold on, didn't you accuse us of punching down? And against you, and now you're calling us nobodies?
These drunken peasants are punching down, so I will respond to them punching down by going to their viewers who aren't even asking to be in videos, who aren't even loading up videos, and I'll punch down on them. You fucking total suck loser. You are a total suck loser. There's nothing about you that is at all redeemable. You can't pronounce shit. You can't think for yourself. You literally have to Google and read responses because you can't come up with one with your own soft-ass fucking brain. And the second you call us out for punching down, you do the shtick more pathetically than we ever could. You puss.
not being triggered. Definitely not. This guy is at the pinnacle of tone deaf. Again, define tone deaf, because I'm pretty sure you
You want us to pull it up on Google and read it to
Yeah,
you?
should we start Googling every accusation we make against you? Because guess what? We don't care enough to prove it, but it seems to prove itself. You seem to prove it for us, Deputy Dork.
I'm going to look for a torrent of ISOM, then just delete it without reading. Good for you, bud. Again, no one cares.
Then why did you read it? If you didn't care, you would have just not responded to it.
Then this person agrees with me with the piracy. That's the one point on Diana Hill agreeing with. It's not okay to steal things just because you don't like the guy who made the thing. Do I?
Yeah, no, it's true. It's not okay to steal things at all. But people do it all the time. Like what makes it not okay? Here's the thing. If someone's stealing from you, you either call the police or you go to the streets. What you want to do about it, Eric July? You want to go to the streets? You want to call the cops? What you want to do about it, Eric July?
Whoa.
Some fans confuse detractors with defectors. No, I do not. I really do not. There was somebody here, right? There was somebody here that was talking about the price point.
How long is this video?
Not too long.
All this talk of piracy, I can't find.
I'm just surprised how long this video is so far, and all it is like you said, just like looking at the people in the chat. Does he watch even 1 second of the show?
Nope.
What the fuck? It makes no sense.
Because he's afraid. Because he knows we tore him to shreds. Like we went back and watched every video he ever made about us and responded to every dumb comment that he made.
Anywhere, anyone got any ideas? You mean the piracy that Hannibal and Monty made
Here's
with
3 fitties for my sweet boys. Keep
Hey.
his monster away. I'm happy you're back.
Fitties.
All hail Fridge. All hail Fridge.
Cheers, Negan. Thank you, brother. I still can't believe, like, this is Jared levels of stupidity. He started the video complaining about us punching down, and then all he did was attempt to punch down.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. He's not even getting good hits in on our fucking fans.
Nothing. He's like, I know you are, but what am I, buddy?
At least when Eric July punches down, he gets somebody who he can fucking run the right-wing rigmarole around and hit all their leftist points because he knows exactly what he's cutting at. This guy's just like, well, obviously, you should Google what that means because that's what I do when I get called out. Fucking this guy, this soft-serve ice cream brain bitch. Jesus H. Mason.
Clearly showing a video of them pirating the comic. Oh my god, he won't let go of the purchase thing. Maybe because you brokies can't afford a $35 comic, yet you'll go out to the bar and spend $35 on drinks. Something that actually harms you rather than...
Here's the thing, though. We will spend $35 on a comic that we care about. We're not going to spend $35 on a comic that we're only picking up to fucking talk shit on. What's the point?
By the way, he's also, I mean, I think he's almost like directly addressing Hannibal here, who I don't think drinks. So, just saying, just throwing that out there.
Does he have a problem with people drinking?
Issue 2 where Avery follows his dream of being a train conductor for Auschwitz.
It's funny, he's a libertarian, but he talks trash about people doing what they are free to do, which is drink and eat a lot and not exercise. Oh, but they don't matter. Their opinions aren't valid, right?
He's just a total fucking putz.
Influences or makes you think. Get your imagination working. But let's jump over to the comments as well. Rippaverse twerp could always buy your Patreon. It's Patreon, by the way.
What?
Was it Patreon? Did someone forgot to put the R in Patreon?
Yeah.
So he's now correcting them? It's Patreon, by the way. Your spelling mistakes. You obviously can't pronounce Patreon.
English.
Zap Rosedauer donated $2 a couple minutes ago and said he almost said that you guys and all of Eric July's critics live rent-free in Eric July's head. Then stopped to correct himself when he realized he fucked up. This guy's gonna make all the fucking wrong points all day long.
Yeah, we watched him do that and reacted to that. And by the way, he just said English. Patreon isn't an English word. It's a totally made-up word. Like it's Right.
It's the word patron means somebody who is a supporter or plays patronage. So Patreon is a company built around patron.
Right. It's a brand name.
If you want to call out the English language, then maybe you should start fucking using it, you puss.
Watch the video footage of you reading the damn book.
Reading the damn book.
Or is he too broke? Why would I pay my enemy? Why would I pay someone that I don't like?
Oh, so you're just telling us why would we pay $35 to Eric July then? Deputy dipshit. Jesus H. This is ridiculous.
It's like playing basketball against a toddler or something.
Why would I do exactly what I was calling you out for not doing? Why would I do it?
My own money. That's dumb.
There you go, Papa. You answered your own fucking question, softy.
Again, these are the same people who are watching dummies and are being dummies.
Oh, dummies.
You're fat.
Fat.
You're a dummy.
Fat.
It's like fifth grade insults.
Even in fifth grade, you would get made fun of for using these insults.
You're a dummy.
In fifth grade, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I face blasted your mom, dude." Like, dummy, really? Like, this is like kindergarten. This is like the first 3 months of kindergarten. The second you get into a social setting, and this is assuming that you didn't go to preschool. In preschool, you might be able to have an entire year of dummy and fat as being a real fucking slur. But when you start getting with other kids, and these kids have been picked on their whole lives, they start to hit a little harder than dummy and fat.
He also did. You're gay. You talk about penis too much. I think you might be gay. So he did fat, dummy, and gay. Is he gonna call us a poo-poo face next?
I think the majority of gay people have probably had more pussy than Sturgis. Little fucking wimpo.
With
Not
no
lesbians. Dudes.
Brain
the dude.
or IQ
the dude
above
gays.
room temperature. Oh, I know I was drinking and streaming last night myself, but I would have loved to be there for the part where he just goes, "Well, you're fat." I almost just did a spit take. Well, yeah, you're fat. And y'all should be really worried about Billy the Fridge rather than sitting here complaining about what my small ass is saying. And trying to encourage the man to live a better life and lose some weight and not, delete.
I will tell you this, Papa. If I died tonight, I will have lived 20 times the life you have in your little fucking bitch ass frame.
I don't see
guaranteed.
I don't see anything that shows this guy is extraordinarily fit. His arms look kind of flabby. I don't know.
I mean, his brain makes him think he is. You know how certain lolcows that we watch think that they're super fucking fit and talk about their fitness all the time? I mean, I didn't want to name any names, but this guy's got fucking fitness brain. He could be fit. He could be whatever, but his brain's going to make him think, he's the pinnacle because he's a fucking unaware weirdo.
So early in life. I'd rather y'all be doing that. Eric July Fanboy should just be ism side or some shit. You mean sidekick?
Did he pronounce it ism too right there?
Hold on.
I think he pronounced it ism. Am I wrong? Did I hear that wrong?
And not, delete so early in life.
Here it is.
I'd rather y'all be doing that.
Here it is.
Eric July Fanboy should just be ism side or some shit. You mean sidekick?
It is pretty close.
I think he said
ism.
because it's isom. He said ism.
It's isom.
Yeah.
He said ism.
Yeah.
he's catching on.
We've changed the way he says the word.
Oh my God, this man, this beautiful, idiotic, fucking brain goo loser.
Again, if this is making
the way he the thing that makes it really awkward with him is the way he eyeballs the camera. Like he just looked for a second at it awkwardly. It's like he's scared to look at you in the face while he's talking to you. Like
you know what that is?
Really awkward.
You know what that's a symptom of?
Isom.
The ismtism.
Oh,
the ismtism side
I thought it
eye.
was isom.
Oh no, you're pronouncing it correctly. That's the problem.
Please let me know.
Fucking it up.
Tism. But I have read any ism.
Hold on.
Again, didn't he?
I have to hear that again. Hear that again. Hold on.
Please let me know.
Hold on.
Tism. But I have read any ism. Dude, that's
This
not
man.
English. With all the technology we have in corrections, in correcting grammar when you type on the internet, y'all still can't seem to type English.
Wow.
Oh, I have to watch this one more time. I'm sorry. I just want to hear this whole thing one more time.
Read any ism.
Oh, I want the whole reaction because it's so good.
Eric July Fanboy should just be ism side or some shit. You mean sidekick? Again, if this is making you cringe, please let me know. Tism. But I have read any ism. Dude, that's not English. With all the technology we have in corrections, in correcting grammar when you type on the internet, y'all still can't seem to type English.
Damn it.
Right, and there's
I
nothing
love
else.
how he constantly has his camera blocking the comment that he's reading. Like whenever he scrolls, he makes like half the time it's blocking the shit.
I love how this guy can like sit around and try and be a grammar Nazi when he can't even pronounce video game.
Gigio game?
Like that's so funny, dude. You're such a fucking idiot. You have zero actual fucking pizzazz. I don't know what would you call this you have no character. You have nothing. Like
he's
I don't
bland.
know what the fuck you're doing? You're bland as fuck. And you want to come out here and you want to go to Google your answers. You want to go and get to the chat and say, do you not understand how to pronounce things or spell things? You know, like you're doing this all so wrong.
Billy pointing out the fact that someone is mispronouncing something is classic Bill Fridge irony. I love how you say Christian like a Viking. Who thrl fuck even is this guy anyways? Sorry I'm late.
I think there's a difference between me saying Christian and him saying Gideo game, okay?
Yeah.
Okay? Slight
Billy's a
difference.
silly, sweet boy. This guy's just a soft-headed.
No one really
But now
cares.
that you pointed out that I also can't pronounce things, I guess I'll never talk down on this guy ever again.
You better not.
Psych.
Psych.
You got 2,800 views. Congratulations. I can probably get that in a video.
I can probably get that on a video.
This is a video. What are you talking about? I could probably get that on a video. Yeah. And I mean, judging by the fact that you're wearing the exact same shit, this was the same day that this video came out. Because we reacted to this video of you the same day, and then you made this response. Either that or you wore the same shirt 2 days in a row. So yeah, those were the views we got in the first. It says right there, streamed 22 hours ago. So yeah, it wasn't even out for a whole day. Do you realize how over time videos gain views?
Rather than
and this is like tism as fuck. He watches like he goes through this whole thing just to look through the comments and correct people's grammar, which like is a total like tism kind of thing. Like fucking you see someone obviously accidentally misspell something like as if you're perfect and you'll never misspell something. It's like, no, everybody makes these little errors. I'm gonna make them a dumbass or something.
I'm gonna put it out pretty clearly for those of you watching. He accused us of punching down earlier. In reality, this is probably the greatest attention he's ever gotten online. And he's milking this every step of the way. He's enjoying getting 200, 300 views, going back and forth with us. He's enjoying having something to talk about that actually has him at least in the conversation, even if it is us punching him in the back of the head while he's on his knees playing Gideo games. Like it's very simple. This is the best time of this guy's fucking life right now.
You're welcome, Sturgis.
You're welcome.
3 hours of my life talking about me and bullshit.
Okay, me and bullshit, and that's the end of the video.
Well, you're welcome, Sturgy. You got your little fucking 200 view video in. You got to get up on your high horse and ride that pony.
He'll be like, I got
a weirdo.
500 views on this video.
Good.
Yeah.
We don't care. Thank you for giving us 35 minutes of shit talk, you fucking weirdo.
Everyone, please, anyone who's out there watching, please like the stream if you haven't already. And I want to remind anyone that does send us Streamlabs, we've already met our goal for this week. So anything that comes in tonight is going towards next week's goal. And then our first show of next week is tomorrow. So don't forget, we're doing a special Sunday show.
Special.
Like this guy.
It's the church episode. It's Sunday DP Church. Come on in and worship with us.
So King Cobra is stepping up his food game.
Whoa.
He's moving up. He's more bougie than me now because he's eating caviar now.
Oh, snap.
Oh my God, dude. The other night when I was streaming, I mentioned the whole like King Cobra eating the food with the bugs in it.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, he just like appeared in the chat and was like, "There wasn't any bugs in my food."
Oh, was that CGI? Did somebody troll him with
That's
CGI?
what I said. That's what I said.
Those
it was a deep
sickos.
fake.
How could they do that? How could they deep fake? Dude, I've seen AI technology. Somebody could have typed King Cobra eating a bug burrito in and that video could have been made. I don't know. DJ Fix Soul is saying lies. I think lies are just flies without the F. Did someone send him that caviar?
Yeah, black lumpfish.
Check this out, YouTube.
I've had sturgeon caviar.
Got some black lump fish caviar from Ransoff. Show that package. It was sent to me in fan mail wrapped up in bubble wrap.
Yum. You know, they say bugs are just Casper caviar anyways.
Oh yeah, I just looked this up. This type of caviar is way more affordable than the usual kind of caviar.
How much is that jar of caviar, you think?
It's like $15.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Cobra
yeah, like regular caviar, that jar would be like $50, $60, $70, depending on what it is. So that's a good amount. And then there's sometimes a caviar that would be like $800, even like $1,000 or more.
Yeah, Cobra should start with $15 jar of caviar. We don't know what he's gonna do with it yet. He might put it on like a $9 burrito or something. This is smart beginner caviar for
one of the best ways to eat caviar. Honestly, it sounds really basic, but just scoop it with potato chips, like salty potato chips. It tastes so good, just like that.
Bloop.
He's just gonna eat it with a fork.
He's the gentleman.
It's very salty and
fork.
fishy at the same time.
You can kind of judge someone's palate by the
like
facial
having an
reactions
orgasm.
they make while they eat it, right? Gotta lick the spoon and or fork.
Interesting. I like canned sardines. I fuck with that. It's like having sardine bobas.
Sardine bobas.
They are like little bobas. That is a weird comparison.
Yeah.
They are. They like a boba like pops in your mouth when you bite down on it. That is kind of how they are, and they are fishy.
That's an intelligent review.
And sardines are salty too. That is that is actually very accurate.
Sardine boba. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The wicked genius of King Cobra.
I'm gonna step out to the loo for a moment here. I'll be right back, and we'll watch some more stuff.
Got to get it with the King Cobra. Take a bite of the sardine boba.
Whoa.
Eating sardine boba with a King Cobra.
Have you ever ate caviar before, Mr. Billy the Fridge?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't recall it. I might have done it randomly at a soiree and then got into a got into an orgy shortly afterwards, so the caviar was like not on my mind. It might have been like pre-orgy caviar where I completely forgot about the caviar because I was like bawling out 7 Greek goddesses or something. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Orgies get, they make you very forgetful.
Well, I mean, why you
that's why I'm forgetful. It's not the weed.
Yeah.
It's all the orgies.
Like, think about it though. I had some bomb ass barbecue one night, but then immediately afterwards, I flew in I went skydiving. You're not going to remember the barbecue over the skydiving, right?
Damn. I want to see Billy the Fridge skydive.
I would just sky die. I'm pretty sure that would not work for me.
Yeah, it seems like that like they need a special parachute. Because I feel like the normal parachutes probably, have a weight limit of like 200 or 300 or something. I don't know.
Probably the skydive usually do 2 people dives for your first skydive. So like even then, I'd have to be hanging off of some random dude, and I don't live that life.
Yeah, you're a big guy.
Last man's asking, how's the heart bill? The heart bill's going to be a lot of money.
The heart bill.
Welcome back, Billy Boy. It's good to be back. I've been sitting in a bed all week, learning how not to die. So
he's doing a good job, I think, guys.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to die anytime soon, hopefully.
What a pro.
Who are the better gods, Egyptian, Norse, or Greek? Well, I obviously have Norse heritage, and I think that the idea of trying to pit a Norse god versus a Greek god versus an Egyptian god versus a Roman god, I think trying to pit gods against each other is not a good thing. What we should be doing is pitting the gods up against each other, not in combat, not in warfare, not in ranking, but in sexual conquest, and see which god pairings make the purest, most erotic love. That's where we should be ranking gods.
You should have a dab off.
If you're worried about your god or a god being better than any other god, you're doing God wrong. God should be all about what he can offer to the world, and usually that's sex.
Here's a King Cobra food hack. Check this out.
Nutella, bananas, Jeff creamy peanut butter, Ritz crackers.
Was that it?
This is something Elvis might eat.
He did like peanut butter and banana.
Yeah, with Nutella and the Ritz crackers. This is like, I gotta say,
you heard that right.
This is another intelligent food option from Cobra. There's nothing going on in this that wouldn't
Billy, if
entertain the palate
your last
of
day on Earth with anyone who wasn't a drunken peasant or a featured guest, who would it be?
Who wasn't a drunken peasant or a featured guest? Last day on Earth, who would it be? Oh wow, could it be my unborn son?
Ritz crackers.
I would say, like, if he keeps it this way, I wouldn't personally want to eat this, but it wouldn't be like as gross to me as like a lot of the things I've seen.
Well, the saltines actually add a little bit of a crunch to the sandwich that
I think they're Ritz. Didn't you say they're Ritz?
Well, yeah, they're Ritz. They're Ritz. Sorry, the crackers.
Yeah,
I think I say saltines as like a general for.
They're
crackers,
not the same thing.
Not at all. But I say that it's just a slip of the tongue. These Ritz crackers are kind of smart for the crunch of the sandwich. You're going to get a lot of softness inside of this sandwich with the banana, the Nutella, the peanut butter, and this adds a whole extra little flavor pop to it.
Like I said, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen that he's made, but I wouldn't personally like go out of my way.
The only thing that sticks out to me is the Ritz, because like it's just a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and Like the banana just sounds.
Well, there's
cool.
no jelly, right?
There's
no
there
jelly.
wasn't jelly.
There's
No,
peanut
it's just
butter,
peanut
and then
butter.
there's Nutella, which is a different type of nut or butter. It's
hazelnut and chocolate.
Hazelnut. Okay, yeah.
It's hazelnut and chocolate with banana, peanut butter, and these Ritz. These Ritz actually, like in the middle. I'm saying this is a smart little fucking layer in here. This is adding a crunch. This is something that like a chef would get
come on,
kudos for. This is
I think the Ritz need to go. The Ritz need to go.
I don't think they do. They're salty. They match the flavor profile of the peanut butter with the salt. This is not wrong. It's not wrong.
Crazy, Billy. You're crazy.
It's not wrong. Look, you could say what you want about putting all those canned fish items into a burrito, but this is actually just a decent little snack. Like if you fed this to an 8-year-old that didn't have like cultured parents, the 8-year-old would probably love this.
Yeah, but 8-year-olds
Okay, that
are
little
dumb.
food hack right there is pretty busting, YouTube.
It's bussin'. It's bussin'.
That's pretty funny for him to be saying.
He has a whole rap album.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
That's a peanut butter and banana bussin' sandwich.
Oh, dude, he just put out a new album not too long ago, Cobra's Cantina.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the hit of the album. I was watching the live stream of the album, but I came in at the tail end, and when I came in, Cobra's Cantina was just starting. Perfect time to enter the live stream. Peanut bussin' and banana sandwich. There you go. Bussin' on the Ritz.
He better put a watermark on this video or something before they edit the bugs onto this sandwich.
Those sickos would do that. I can't wait
Fuck
for
sickos.
Gordon Ramsay to see this and make his version of the peanut bussin' and banana sandwich.
All right, so there's that. Here's a drink combo.
What up, YouTube?
What's he gonna do this time?
Got a drink combo.
Here, before he does
Looks
it.
like a really dirty glass.
Yeah. That's part of the combo.
Okay, yeah, that just adds
The
to the
dirt.
flavor. I forgot.
Yeah, you ever had a salt rimmed glass like for a margarita?
This is a dirt rimmed glass.
This is a yuck rimmed glass. Mountain Dew, Powerade, lemonade.
Powerade, lemon, lime. Shout out to the minions.
Millions and millions. Glug, glug, glug.
Bud Light with
For
this? What's
enacting on your
Mountain
will
Dew.
I hope it's.
and destroying Cyrax.
Is he?
He does not
I
like
like
alcohol in
Cyrax.
there.
I like how it goes to show how random his drink making is, because there's no way you could pour 2 drinks at the same time, and like it's gonna be hard to make it accurate when you're pouring 2 at the same time. Like
I'm
that.
wondering,
Like-
is there going to be any alcohol in this? Because there might not be.
He's filling it to the
Oh
top.
yeah, never mind. No alcohol. I thought he was gonna put beer with it.
He usually does.
Yeah, because of the Mountain Dew.
A man's just cleaning up his act a little bit. He's like, I don't need to drink every day.
I drank.
Some days I could just.
I drank beer and Mountain Dew, and then I mixed other shit in with it too. And like by the end of the night, it was like Mountain Dew, Bud Light, pickle juice, and something else. There was something else in there too. I can't remember. Oh, kombucha was in there too. There was all kinds of weird
Alex is
shit.
getting fucked, man. He's gonna be shamed, done, and canceled. All will be revealed.
Chug it. So this is not. This is one of the. He's gonna take it all the way down.
Why? Why is he chugging the whole thing?
Is he gonna burp?
Is he trying to compete for the chugging contest at Nathan's Hot Dogs next year? He's gonna dethrone Badlands Chugs.
So I do have a poll up. Would you drink this drink combo? And the thing is like, I wouldn't want to drink that, but that's one of the better drink combos. Like when I see it, I'm like, oh, that's not actually that gross or anything. It's just not something I would prefer to drink.
You'd have to try it to really judge.
I don't like Mountain Dew.
Like he just. Oh yeah. I think Mountain Dew is just okay.
I liked Mountain Dew when I was a teenager, and now if I drink it, it tastes insane to me, and it's too sugary, and I don't like it.
Yeah. When it goes to soda, it's like one of the ones with the most sugar and caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I heard it shrinks your balls too. It lowers your sperm count.
That's like a fifth grade rumor.
It's that yellow dye 40.
I don't think it's true.
Well, if it was true, I would drink it more. I have way too much sperm.
Here's the Four Loko challenge that Cobra tried to do.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I saw him like post about it the other day. Didn't he go for like some insane number of Four Lokos? It was like 10 or more. It's like you're gonna kill yourself. Don't do that. What the fuck?
What up, YouTube?
What up, King?
Four Lokos.
That was 12.
He's gonna try to drink. How much alcohol is in a Four Loko? Like, what's the percentage?
I think it's like 12% in a can.
Okay.
Fruit punch.
Yeah,
variety
and
of
they're
Four
like
Loko.
They used
like
to hit
really-
harder.
They're like pretty dangerous to drink a lot of because they're like energy drinks and.
Well, they used to be a lot more dangerous. They actually changed the formula because of how dangerous they were. So they raised the alcohol volume but lowered the energy component that was making people not notice they were drunk. I remember the first time I got drunk off of Four Loko, it was before they changed the formula, and it messed me up.
Wasn't Sparks like that too?
Yeah,
Sparks
all
had
the
caffeine.
energy beers.
Yeah,
there was Sparks, there was Four Loko, there was Tilt. All the energy beers came out, and they were swamping.
Yeah,
flavors. Let's go with the Four Loko peach. Appreciate y'all donating your time and money and energy to watch me do a Four Loko challenge. Got a variety pack of 12 Four Lokos in this box, different flavors to try. That's what's up. Turn off slow
Wolford
mode.
says, I'd rather have a Jaeger bomb over a Four Loko. A Jaeger bomb is self-made with Jägermeister and actual Red Bull energy. And it does what the old Four Lokos were doing.
It's similar.
So like you're giving yourself that like a Red Bull vodka. Those things do something to you that regular alcohol doesn't. Mixing it with that energy does something to you that makes you.
It's kind of like
probably a zombie.
It's kind of like
zombie.
It's kind of like mixing booze and weed. Like the two on their own are very different, but then when you mix the two, it's a really like unique feeling.
Do a Four Loko challenge as agreed upon with the $100 donation, which I really appreciate. People get this triggered when I turn off regular speed on chat. It's ridiculous, but there you go. Slow mode's off.
Drink Sinatra's bringing up Juice as another one of the energy and alcohol combos. Juice was definitely it came a little bit after Four Loko, and it was the we had Sparks came out, I think, before all of it. Then Tilt came out to like be the generic brand of Sparks, and then Four Loko came out. They're like, we're gonna do this, but just totally juice it up and make it be like kid alcohol. This is aimed for little kids. And then Juice was like, this one's gonna be aimed for little kids that can't afford Four Loko.
I got 12
Juice
Four
was
Lokos.
trash.
I poured the majority of it into my weekend cup here. This entire box of Four Loko plus a pack of NXTs literally cost me $44. Then another 20 some odd dollars for the cab ride to go get it.
Oh damn.
So yeah, it was an expensive trip, but I did it for my fans. They wanted to see a Four Loko challenge. I'll deliver.
So, is there anybody in Casper that can just be King Cobra's ride to places? We know if there's someone who can just like take him to the store so he saves his $20 for the content?
For the content.
I feel like if there was, that would already be happening.
We need to facilitate a driver for King Cobra, driving Miss Cobra.
During the stream, I'm probably gonna put my headphones on and listen to music. So, you know why Ken doesn't have a dick? Because Barbie's got it in her purse. I saw a video on YouTube of strangest children's toys, and pregnant Barbie was up there, and I was like, okay, these are little girls. I know women are like put under way too much pressure to have babies and shit, and having the pregnant Barbie is just too far, in my opinion.
You think that's bad? The pregnant Barbie, it comes out and it's a different race than Ken is.
Oh no!
They're promoting women having extramarital affairs.
Whoa!
Yeah, think about
it. Yes. I'm not answering the fucking door. If it's paid for, just drop it off at the door.
He always says this. And I'm not gay, I'm straight.
Of course this crap starts as soon as I go live. It's predictable.
Uh-oh.
I'm aware there's someone knocking at the door, but the signs on the front of the door, if they can't read, then why the fuck are they doing their thing? I'm not answering the goddamn door while I do my stream. This is so fucking predictable. Cobra's a man of his word, so let's fucking try to ruin it for him. Sure, when you're a boy at that age, you might giggle and lift down her shirt and be like, I see Barbie's boobs. Typical, you know, very typical little boy behavior, but outside of that, you know, people are like, chug it. I got all night to do this fucking stream, so I don't have to, like, chug a whole shit ton at once, you know? Just casually sit back and give y'all a solid drinking stream, dude. And I'm doing a damn good job of taking care of Puff, otherwise Metro would have taken him away, which stunningly hasn't worked.
Stunningly?
You know that?
He's surprised they didn't take him away. Like, what the fuck?
He seems to do a good job so far. Hopefully he keeps the cage clean.
I was going to ask, where's he at? Is he dead? It's been months.
No, I've seen him
out recently.
He's had him, huh? Yeah.
So hard to call animal control on me, try to do a wellness check on my lizard, and it didn't work. Last time Metro came to check on me and Puff, they're like, it's clear you're doing a good job with your lizard. We're not going to bother you again with this. And I'm like, oh, okay. I already let Metro know on Facebook publicly that I'm KingCobraJFS. I own a bearded dragon that I'm proud to call my pets and my brother and my companion. You know,
my brother.
People wanted a 4 Loco challenge, and I'm like, here's the first one.
Is he related to the lizard? I never would have thought.
I would love to plug the liquor store that helped me with my challenge, but I don't want them getting harassed. You know who you are, and that's what's up. My trolls don't have the time to raise a bearded dragon. Their hatred for Cobra consumes their life. I get my my shoes from Walmart, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Oh, I would have
these,
thought for sure
black
they were.
Steel toe suede Brahma.
He is sponsored by Tactical Soap, though.
Yeah, they're yeah.
And he doesn't have to get laid to know it works.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why do I like wearing steel toes? Is because it protects my toes no matter what I'm doing. And if I gotta kick some bugger in the fucking side of the head for talking shit, it gets the point across.
I don't think that should be your reason for having steel toe boots. I think you could think of some better stuff than that.
I keep hearing knocking at my door, and I'm not going to answer it while I'm streaming. So I don't know what to tell you. Keep sending me more stupid shit through DoorDash. And if it's actual fan-sent food, then I appreciate it. I'm sure I'll have a hell of a time munching out on it after the stream. But right now,
Hell yeah.
I'm focused on my fans and the stream. You wanted a Four Loco challenge? Cobra is going to deliver on that promise. Here is some solid advice, YouTube. Don't take out a bank loan unless you can afford to pay it back. I mean, that's just
It's funny. I bet the
finance
trolls that order these like add to the message like I have bad hearing, so make sure to knock very loudly until I answer. Like they're like confused. They get
Ignore
that
the
message
sign.
And they get to the door.
Well, he has
ignore the sign.
Yeah.
101.
Yeah.
I would love to have a church bell in my possession.
It'd be huge.
You
It would
know?
weigh like 2,000 pounds.
Not because of anything, but because I love bells and the sound of a church bell.
Well, I guess it depends on how big of a bell he's. If it's like a classic, like European bell tower, it could be like 1,000 pounds.
It's just magnificent.
People are commenting on the fact that he's saying not to take out loans for things you can't pay back, and then saying that he once got a $15 loan from a check cashing place to buy pizza. Obviously, he wouldn't speak on things if he didn't personally learn from them, right? He's the guy you listen to on
I
this.
found a couple websites that sell used church bells, but bloody hell are they expensive. And I don't really
hilarious.
I'm in the market for a used church bell, but damn, are they expensive?
space for it in my
Where the
apartment.
fuck are you gonna put
depending
it?
on how big the bell is, of course. You know, people want to give me crap for being horrible with money. But guess what? I don't have a credit card, and I
Okay, the Liberty Bell is 2,000 pounds. And that's like, I don't know, like where that ranks amongst like large bell sizes, but I'm pretty sure I've seen larger bells.
never
than that.
once, never
Can we
once.
get a Saved by the Bell remake where King Cobra plays Mr. Belding in the fucking clock tower school, and it's like a Hogwarts for goth degenerates that got kicked out of Job Corps?
Yes.
Taking out a loan. If I can't afford to pay it back, then I just don't do it. I bought 12 Four Locos as requested because someone paid me $100 fucking to do a Four Loco challenge. And I spent almost half of that money on Four Loco and a pack of cigarettes so I could do the challenge for my YouTube. But then halfway through getting that money, they changed their mind and they were just like, I want you to do a live stream where you turn slow mode off on chat. And I'm like, here's a compromise, friend. Let's do both. Thank you for your generosity.
Oh, what a
Ooh,
compromise.
I like this one. It's Cobra Cult colors, black and green. Black flame to light my green smoke. This one's sour apple flavored. Is it actually green? Oh,
How do you
it
like them
is.
apples?
Yes.
Oh no, what was that?
Did he choke on his drink? I've done that
No,
before.
he didn't even drink it. He didn't even drink it. He was pouring. He was mid-pour.
Excuse me.
It's been dabbing too
Oh,
much.
fuck. Woo! That is sour, dude. Woo! You wanted a drinking stream. People paid for it. It's the weekend. I got you, Cool Cobras. But nobody
freaking
wants
weekend,
to
baby.
sit there
I
and
wanna
watch
have
me
me
just
some fun.
chug 12 Four Locos. Where's the pizzazz? Where's the entertainment?
There's a bell in China called the Bell of Good Luck, and it weighs 116 tons. That's an insanely huge bell.
That's a good luck bell.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a video of this guy like looking at it, and it's huge.
Why would you go under there knowing that could fall and you'd be stuck under that bell for the rest of eternity?
I don't think it's going to fall. I think it's pretty secure.
Probably not, but off chance. Nobody's lifting that bell if you could just caught
How did
in
they
there.
get it up in there then?
The Nephilim gods, I think.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
China's
people
got
want to
different
make
rules.
And take it from somebody who gets bullied on a daily basis. People get mad at me for saying certain things on YouTube, but I get called a retard on a daily fucking basis. And a shout out to the McNeils, my Scottish clan that I'm related to, whose clan colors are black and green. Now, if I were to build my fucking clock-towered mansion, it would have anywhere from 48 to 68 bells. I feel like that's a good range.
Why not just go 69 bells, Cobes? Isn't that 48 to 68? Just do 69. 69 bells.
There you go.
Or do 420 bells.
A clock-towered mansion's more important than getting laid. Taking care of Puff is more important than getting laid.
Oh man, well, getting laid is not important.
I found a church bell that I was obsessed with, and I'm like, oh, I just had to have it. I wouldn't make someone else pay for it. I'd figure out how much it costs to buy it, and then to ship it to Casper, Wyoming, and then I'd just save up money to pay for it.
Yeah, just like you did with these Four Locos.
For it,
Exactly.
The largest church bell in America is in Cincinnati in this church, and it's 37,000 pounds.
And that's reasonable.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
This is to show you guys.
Amaranth, how you doing?
What's your favorite? If you haven't already.
Man, I really want to live in the world where King Cobra and Amaranth hook up.
It's the weekend. If you want to chug along with Cobra, you don't have to have alcohol to chug with me, but if you happen to have some alcohol and fucking drink with me, dude. Yeah, well, I think Amaranth looks gorgeous in every bikini she tries on, so pardon me for the obnoxious male behavior, but oh, God! And, I ain't gonna try nothing with Amaranth because, I get stalked and harassed by a bunch of random assholes on the internet. And it's just about representing my...
Yeah, he had a fangirl come to visit him like a week ago, and and she gave him a bunch of gifts, and he gave her an autograph, but he didn't try anything, all right?
Oh, damn,
he didn't try anything.
Down?
I don't know. He'll never find out because he doesn't even put the feelers out there.
You think that she was interested? Did she say anything online about that?
No, he said it. He said no.
Did we watch that while I was gone? Or was
yeah,
it not
while you were gone. Yeah.
Oh fuck!
You can't be worrying about that, guys. He's trying to get a clock tower with a bell and shit. Can't be worrying about pussy.
He wants a bell and a horn. A wooga.
The male gender.
Edward Rim is making a good point. Only sickos try anything.
Yeah.
I'm trying to address the elephant in the room. Amaranth is fucking hot. And you want to
I'm a
call
gentleman
me a
because
simp?
I try not to have sex with these women. It never works, but I try.
You're just simp shaming. If you can't admit that Amaranth is hot and I support her videos without being called a simp, then I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. I've already watched this bikini try-on haul, and I think my favorite would have to be the snakeskin print at the end.
Ah, because it's like a cobra. Look at him. Watching Amaranth. He
People
looked
want to be like, oh, we scared Alicia Rhodey off. Ha ha ha.
God, he's bringing her up again.
And I'm like, that's no skin off my shoes. There are plenty of hot women to adore. And I'm
He
like,
says no skin off my shoes. Is that because there are snakeskin boots?
I don't know. Maybe he just thinks that's what the expression is.
It's usually no skin off my back, right? But because he's a cobra, he says no skin off my shoes because they're snakeskin shoes.
You know what? Fuck you. To a point, go fuck yourself. Like, yeah, I got a snake I'd put between your boobs. You like King Cobras?
I think Amaranth and King Cobra should hook up, and King Cobra should titty fuck Amaranth. If Amaranth cares about the well-being of her fan base, she should end the streak. It'll be good for business.
Yeah.
I gotta pause that for a second. I take a sip of my Four Loko because this is it's all right to find amaranth attractive as long as you don't try anything. Mama's
What do
gonna
you mean? What do you mean by
here.
try anything? Try to stalk her? Are you?
I mean, don't do drugs. It's bad for you. And I'm living with Asperger's. It's just not fair, but it could be worse. There we go. That's more John Lennon, Ozzy Osbourne like. Bloody beautiful.
Look at him.
Is that a Christmas flavor? It comes out red. Is that cherry limeade?
Yeah!
I've never had a Four Loko.
Hold on 1 second, Ozzy, I love you. But like, hold on 1 second, no homo, okay? We got some. Oh, fucking hell. Excuse me.
Oh, he's got boogers all over his face.
Oh my god. We need to. Is it gonna show a replay of that? I want to see that in slow motion. What the fuck? Those with some boogies. Dude, I like how he's just continuing on without wiping his face or nothing. Like, what?
Imagine
People are like, I want a Four Loko challenge. And I'm like, well, you're not gonna twist my autistic nipples that hard. I'll see what I can do.
Now that I can't drink anymore.
Oh, you give me the money and I'll make it happen.
Now that my heart is too weak for me to drink, I should take up getting other people drunk. I think I should host a drinking contest between King Cobra and Only Use Me Blade. I think that'd be a wonderful party, a soiree. That'll be my new drinking. I'm taking up that as my hobby.
Fuck.
Just blow your nose.
Somebody will remove due to copyright. Do they copyright booger slapping?
Oh, so nasty is boogie bullshit. It's funny when he does this because he'll start singing along and you can't hear the music.
Dude, he is fucking done.
Look at him.
Yeah, but yeah. He looks a little too done to start singing at this point.
Damn.
It's almost like he's having a seizure. Look at him.
He is gone, dude.
I think he needs a little bit of water.
I wonder how many he drank.
I'm doing something.
We saw at least 4 flavors, right?
Yeah, on this video, they should have put a thing counting how much he
Everybody's
drank.
saying it was only 3. I guess I was over counting. We saw the red one, the green one, and the initial one looked like a cola, maybe? It was a darker, I think.
They're predictable.
Did he really only make it to 3?
Dude, they're big. They're big cans. They're 12%.
I would just, I have a low tolerance for alcohol, but I would think someone like him has a really high tolerance where he could handle a bunch of those. But
You got to
guess
wonder how
not.
long the actual drinks were coming into his system, too.
Yeah.
And he's been drinking those non-alcoholic drink combos, so he might have built up or lowered his tolerance a
Lowered
little
his
bit.
tolerance, yeah. Huh.
Oh, man. So the first one was peach. That was what it was. Okay.
Wonder what's going on in his mind.
I mean, have you been this drunk before? Like, what would you think would go on?
Of course I've
in
been
your
this
mind?
drunk before.
Yeah, what goes on in your mind at this state?
I don't remember.
'Cause usually when I'm drunk like this, my mind is like, oh, I wish I could puke so I could
No,
just
I'm never
get
like
this out of me.
I'm never like that.
I just want to get this out of me.
X amounts. Like, you're not even four locos in, and you're already like, you know what? Fuck the haters. I can see why this is a challenge. Because me being the person that I am, Alright, y'all, this ain't gonna be
What's he doing now? Oh.
Who's about to projectile vomit
I'm not trying
all
to
over
be
the
a
place.
huge pussy. But goddamn, dude. The fucking Four
okay.
Loko is strong.
You got 9
I'm
more
not-
Four Locos for future content. This is a good thing.
Trying to dog my fans on a Four Loko challenge.
Big Four Loco chillin', Bing chillin'.
But I definitely underestimated how it would make me feel.
Oh, this is cute.
He's just taking a nap.
And
He
there's
bowed
his
out.
clock tower.
I need a clock tower and a hot shower.
Have Billy, have you seen this Ron Perlman video?
I think I saw something about Ron Perlman recently, so I think it was a meme though. I don't know if there was a video attached.
He's part of, so, you know, there's like a big actors strike right now.
Yeah,
And
this is the first time since the 1960s that the actors strike and the writers have gone on strike at the same time.
Yeah, and Fran Drescher is the president of SAG, which I never knew until yesterday when or 2 days ago.
I think everybody realized that 2 days ago.
I guess some executive said that they'll just keep the strike going on until people start losing their houses. And this is Ron Perlman's response to it. It's only a minute long, so we'll just listen to it and then we'll get the response to it.
But I will say one thing before I get off this. The motherfucker who said we're going to keep this thing going until people start losing their houses and their apartments. Listen to me, motherfucker. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. Some of it is financial, some of it is karma, and some of it is just figuring out who the fuck said that. And we know who said that. And where he fucking lives. There's a lot of ways to lose your house. You wish that on people. You wish that families starve while you're making $27 fucking million a year for creating nothing. Be careful, motherfucker. Be really careful. Because that's the kind of shit that stirs shit up. Peace out.
I knew at some point we would start eating the rich, and it was only when the privileged got hungry.
Hellboy.
Hellboy. Hellboy's mad.
He's super mad. Let's do this fun segment.
You want us all to lose our houses? You want them to lose their houses? There's more than one way to lose a house. That's that's some Sons of Anarchy. That's some some gangster biker shit right there.
Yeah, that was some
individual
crazy shit.
situation. Check out that beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
Well, I was going to say I don't have any hatred towards homosexuals or transgenders either. When it comes to transgenders, my aggravation is with the spectacle and also the attachment and interest, the obsessive interest in children that they seem to have. That's the problem.
This is the same old Brett Keane trick that they're
the obsessive.
Yeah,
the obsessive issue with children they seem to have by all of us imposing it on them.
Right.
There's no.
How about all the weird Christian stuff that indoctrinate children? We're just gonna turn the other cheek on that one.
Well, that's good because they're all going to heaven.
Yeah, I can understand why you would want to protect the kids. I can understand that. But I can also understand why you would want to say you have to protect the kids so you can get political leaning from people who will then buy into your bullshit.
That's been used forever. I mean, they were using that when they were using that when they were putting warning labels on music and all this other yeah.
Towards people.
Kids
like
are being hurt all the time by all types of people. You know what we do? We stop those fucking people unless they run giant religions or Fortune 500 companies.
I'm able to have transgenders and homosexuals come up into my live shows. I ain't got no problem talking to them. Don't even have a problem with saying, hey,
misgendering them.
But whenever people start trying to rewrite society and the way we talk and our communication and force people to do it, or they think they can beat the hell out of you or pull out that ladylike fist.
Language evolves. We can change the way we talk through time. That's how language has always worked. If you read some shit from the 1600s, it's not going to sound like today. 100 years ago, it's not going to sound like today. Language is living. Until a language dies, it's always going to change. Don't complain about people changing the way we talk. Get up to date.
Yeah. I think something should be said.
Right.
Yeah.
Makes me think of that clip a few years ago where that guy in a dress went into a video game store, I think it was, like a GameStop, and totally looked like a dude wearing...
Talking about serotonin.
In a dress. The clerk in the store had no idea he was a male to female transgender, and so he accidentally
They had an idea when the guy said, or the girl said, "It's ma'am," and then at that point you're just like kind of scared by the intimidation,
and that's where the Macho Man meme came from.
Yeah, whether you're doing it on purpose or not, you did know. You just couldn't help yourself.
And that
Whether
guy
you're
just
a prick or
totally
just fucking
flipped out.
shook.
It's like, "Come out in the parking lot, and I'll show you what a sir is."
And people, of course, obviously don't remember that we've got a lot of reasons in society why we would be shocked or stunned if somebody came in like that. One, since the 70s, they've had a show called Candid Camera, which is kind of like the modern day punk. Somebody comes in with slop all over their face.
The modern day punked?
The modern day
punked on like 20 years ago?
Yes, Candid Camera was the predecessor to Punked.
Up in a dress that looks like it's barely hanging on. You don't know if you're being punked, you know? You don't know if somebody's doing a joke on you or something. So you might say, sir, come on, this is a store. And then for them to lose their mind and go to one of their mental health epilepsies, I just don't get it.
Epilepsies?
Mental, like he said, menthol health.
And that was the end of that.
Mental
shit.
health.
I guess we'll just play Amanda really quick. She's out. She's out of the loony bin.
I like how Brett Keane evoked the Candid Camera parable.
Right.
That was impressive.
We had a lot of hate come my way to me and my family, and that ain't cool. I don't really care who you are, what you did, where you come
Wearing
from.
the All That shirt?
Hate
Is that the
does
All
not
That
begget
shirt?
hate. Two wrongs don't make a right. And I will just leave it at that. I've been out here enjoying myself per usual because I am a person who does real people shit. I am not a keyboard warrior. So.
Look, I'm walking through the forest. I do real people shit.
So she hates us now because we talked about her family on the show?
I don't think she's talking about us. She's just talking about
Oh.
she gets harassed by people who have been fucking with her ever since the thing happened. So but who knows? Here is a professional film reviewer doing a review of a Netflix film. Okay? Check this out.
Oh God!
What's going on, guys? It's Jared Genesis here, and today I
Yeah,
just
we
wanted
get it, Jared. You really liked Cuties.
Listen, though.
Next.
to review a really great movie by the name of Cuties, streaming on Netflix. I think this was a, really great movie, and I think the actresses within this movie did a wonderful job and were very great at expressing themselves how they chose to do it. I think that young people can express themselves how they choose. I don't think it's our job as adults to tell young people what to do or how to act. I think that is being what's called an ageist. And I think, quite frankly, that...
Oh, did you see that he came out as a PDF sexual the other day?
Yeah, something about that.
That he's
I like how he's saying adults shouldn't tell kids what to do. This was a movie. They were literally directed
by adults.
The entire process through all this by adults. So this is a fucking weirdo statement about a weirdo situation. My guy Jerry Glitter here needs to just go to the lockup phase.
Jerry Glitter.
there are many young people who are much, much more intelligent than we adults. So I just wanted to say,
there are many
good job,
young people
Netflix.
that are much, much more intelligent than you, Jared Genesis. And there's probably some much more intelligent than the rest of us here. Me, Ben, Shabisky, certainly there's got to be some little geniuses. But the majority of young people are more intelligent than you, Jared. And that's the one safety I think they have, is that they would stranger danger your ass before you got them.
You guys did a wonderful job. I hope you continue
There was
to
something else he said with that. He said that he's PDF sexual, not a PDF file. And he said that, and if I remember right, he said something along the lines of like, we know the difference, but we just act like we don't, or something. It's like, what the fuck is the difference?
There's almost
like,
no difference.
It's like, what the fuck, and how is it justified? I don't get it. It's like, and we don't know. That's not what's going on.
keep making movies like this. You have my full support. And really, you know, this is just kind of a short but sweet video. But all in all, I just wanted to say, yeah, I think this movie was 5 out of 5 stars. And I highly encourage you to watch it to support young people, because, guys, young people are the future. Okay, you need to realize that. And they will one day be
future?
Yeah.
No way.
running the
Is that
show.
how, like, numbers work and everything? And yeah, I didn't know that.
So it's up to us as adults to treat them with respect, to not dehumanize them, to not demoralize them.
You
And,
believe you shouldn't have to wait.
Yeah, that's really all I got, guys. So thanks for much for watching. We'll see you next time. Peace.
You should show
what this
one of the videos of. Well, you should show one of the videos beforehand of him talking about me. One of them. No.
No, we'll just move on because we've already. That's like an older video.
Okay. Yeah, well, he was saying how much of a dumbass stoner I am and all this shit, and I thought I'd take a screenshot of our private conversation that we had years back, because I remember I was like, oh yeah, he said that he liked my music and stuff. So I was being nice to him because I wanted to like try to get an interview out of him, and I think my plan was to troll him, to try to like bring somebody on that he really hated or something.
Yeah.
And you could see here, he says, sorry, bro, at this time, I don't think I'll be doing it. I need to lay low for a bit. Anyways, good luck to you, man. For what it's worth, you ain't a bad rapper, kid. Fuck that Billy guy, dude. DP are a bunch of retards. And, I could get behind that. And then it's funny, at the end of this last message, he's like, keep it up. You're going places, kid.
Yeah.
Like I love how I'm such a dumbass loser and shit on his recent video, but it's like when you're on his side, like a lot of people are stupid like this. If you're cool with them, you're amazing and you're so talented. But then once you don't like them or you have some sort of whatever between that you and them, all of a sudden you're a dumbass loser.
His
that's
opinion is that
untalented.
easily swayed based on whether he
Yeah.
likes or doesn't like somebody. Of course. Check this
Yeah,
out.
it's so funny.
Check this
So
out.
I just wanted to share with you guys a funny story. The day Jared triggered a GameStop employee with Sega facts. That's right, because I'm the Sega man.
It's so funny because he's so wrong about what he said. That's probably why the guy at GameStop got mad, because the shit he said to this guy is so dumb and not even true. I even looked it up just to be sure. Like, I thought it was wrong, but then I looked it up. It's like, yeah, he was just talking out of his ass, and the employee at GameStop was probably like, get out of here.
Genesis. You see, boys and girls, a long time ago, Sonic the Hedgehog games used to actually be good. The only reason they suck now is because they're made by fucking Nintendo.
Which is not true. Sega's still its own company. It's not even a subsidiary of Nintendo. They're
They're
the
made
game.
for Nintendo.
They're made for Nintendo consols. Yes.
Yeah, but they make the games in-house. They just no longer have their own consoles.
Right. Sega is still a game maker. Nintendo has nothing to do with the production of the game.
The biggest
But
sellout
Jared would definitely get that confused because he's a fucking numbskull.
But he claims
He's
to
another
be
one
like
of
the
those smooth
Sega
brains.
genius, though.
company of them all.
Of course, he's smooth-brained.
So that's
He
why
can't
they
even wash
suck.
his own ass right, let alone fucking get things right on topics that he spends
His
most of
story,
his life thinking about.
his story here though is so great.
And yeah, bro, I told that to a guy at GameStop. I basically said, that's the reason why Sonic games aren't that great anymore. It's because they're not really made by Sega. They're licensed by Nintendo. Yes, they have the Sega name, but that's because Nintendo bought it off of them.
That's not true.
So Sega no longer really has anything to do with them.
That's not true.
That doesn't
And
make
that's
any sense.
Right.
The reason why they suck.
Nintendo
And
would own Sega if that was the case. But that's not what happens. Nintendo doesn't own Sega.
Nintendo probably licensed Sonic for wasn't Sonic and Smash?
Sonic.
They probably,
sometimes they do collaborative games. There was like Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, and like
yeah, I'm sure they licensed Sonic for use in some of their games at some point, but they didn't buy the fucking company. They don't own the company. They don't make the games.
Sega
They
is
just
still its
collaborate.
own company.
I said that to him, and oh man, did he get pissed. Triggered.
And listen to this.
I was with my mom, and so I think for that very reason, he knew he couldn't really say anything to me.
My mom was there to protect me.
Nice.
And this has to have been fairly recent. He's 37, and when Sega stopped making games and started making them for other console, or when Sega stopped making consoles and made games for other consoles, he had to have been an adult there when this happened.
But bro, this guy got mad. I really should have reported him, but you know what? I understand he was autistic probably. And, he wouldn't have survived without GameStop. So I thought I'd give him a pass. But, dude, this guy got in his
I love how
fucking feeler.
he survives off of his parents, and he's talking about somebody working at GameStop saying he wouldn't survive without GameStop. It's like, what? Yeah, they wouldn't survive without their job and their source of income.
Isn't it more respectable to eat your mom's canned fucking tuna fish and live in her house in a mess that you made than go out and work for a GameStop? How could you survive without GameStop?
Yeah, that's dumb.
Pussy.
Sitting at GameStop, stating actual real facts about games.
Pussy on GameStop's tit. You just living off GameStop's tit, pussy.
Yeah, right. What a bitch.
I walked in there with my mom, and she kept me from getting fucking reamed because this pussy that lives off GameStop's tit couldn't step to me.
Yell at me, but he was just you know what I'm saying? He was actually hyperventilating, bro.
He's
and
lying.
I just have to say,
he never leaves his house and nobody will take him anywhere. With his mom, Lamafo.
He was with
at
his
a
mom.
GameStop with his mother.
that was one of the most amusing times I ever spent at fucking GameStop, and I just wanted to share that with you guys.
It just seems like the guy who worked there got annoyed with you because you're such a dumbass, and you were speaking about something like you were the authority on it when you were completely wrong. That's about it.
Wrong, Jared.
Yeah. I shall return.
Whoa, Shabisky, how you doing tonight on this beautiful Saturday after sunset?
Good. 'Cause I'm hanging out with you.
Hell yeah.
It's a party over here.
It's a party. It's a Holy Ghost party.
It's true.
You know,
it's true.
I've been on this low sodium diet, and I'm limited to how much liquid I can drink. I can only have 200 milliliters of water, or liquid, not just water. Ice cream counts. I can only have 200 milliliters of liquid a fucking day, and I am so used to drinking so much more than that. I'm limited on how much sodium I could take in. 2,000 milliliters, not 200. Did I say 200? 2,000. Sorry, I have this problem. 2,000 milliliters. I have this problem where I forget to pronounce zeros and things. Yeah, 2,000 milliliters, but to me, it might as well be 200 because I'm used to drinking 1 million gallons of water a day. I'm water tarded.
That's weird. I would expect it makes sense with you count in how much sodium you intake, but I never would think that they would want you to lower your water intake. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor, you know.
It's because my heart, I had heart failure, and the sodium makes me retain water, and because my heart's at this failure point, I can't process the water the way my body normally would. My heart's too busy running the rest of my body, so I can only have 2 liters of fucking water, liquid a day, and that's to keep my body from, retaining too much of it. But I love water. The sodium thing, not so bad. Cutting out sodium, yeah. The keto diet dieting probably gave me heart failure. It was probably the keto diet. I can blame everything but being morbidly obese. I got heart failure because I'm too tall. Obviously, I'm too tall. My heart had to pump harder because I'm too tall.
It was the vaccine. Remember earlier? The vaccine.
Yeah, right. I can blame everything. I can blame everything. But the fact is, I can change the sodium. Going low sodium, not that hard, not that bad. But not being able to drink water when I'm thirsty sucks.
Yeah, I don't know shit about about this kind of subject, but yeah, that's odd. I never would have thought that would have been something to recommend.
Yeah, this is they're like, this could be for the rest of your life. And I'm like, dude, if I can't chug water, what's the point of even living, right? I love to chug water. I love it. Gonna miss this water chugging thing.
Thirsty bish.
All right.
Look at my pussy.
Nice, smooth, black.
Yeah.
Here's
Thinking about shaving her soon.
Here's this woman that was interviewing Trump supporters at a rally, and this guy claims to be a Marine, and she easily trips him up and almost proves that he's doing stolen valor. Listen to the way he responds to these questions.
Hoorah!
Did you serve?
I did.
Where'd you serve?
Marine.
Me too. What was your MOS?
I was
Trumpster Bob, and definitely Shabisky fault. Not here. Stay up.
Thank you, Mighty Five. You're correct. Shabisky, shame.
Did you serve?
I did.
Where'd you serve?
Marine.
Me too. What was your MOS?
I was special.
Oh, I see. Okay. Oh,
I flew into places.
Okay, where were you?
Places.
Where were you stationed?
I can't go into detail.
Okay.
But I can.
This interview's over.
It's all super.
Yeah.
Super secret. Now, again, MOS just means military occupational specialty. It's just a super general role. Were you in personnel and?
Yeah, he pretends like it's all secret, but it's not.
I can't go into it. I was so deep in this shit that I forgot words like MOS. I can't go into it. I was so deep in this shit. There's more stuff I can't say than can say, and I start to forget where that line crosses. I was so deep into it that right here, right now, I'm a surgeon agent for Donald Trump, for the new Trump Marines, the Chaos
Trump
War
Marines.
Marine, the Trump Marines, the Chaos War Marines. This is Trump 40K. This is Warhammer 45K. Vote for Trump 45.
Oh my God.
Got gator boots and the pimped out Gucci suits.
Here's a weird clip someone sent me, and it's from an old Trump infomercial, but the woman who's hosting it with them, it gets really awkward.
I did a lot of things that were, pretty advanced for my age because I was pretty young when I was doing it. I've been doing this stuff for a long time.
Sorry.
You're all choked up about you.
Everything's gone.
I'm just, well. Nervous?
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, it's funny because I don't care.
She likes me.
She's like, no, I'm just allergic to bullshit. And then she has to smile through her teeth after he says that. Do you have the video of King Cobra with that girl over?
No, she wasn't. I didn't see her over. He just mentioned it.
Okay, damn it. Do you think he made it up, or do you think she legit showed up?
I don't. He probably met her in public somewhere.
Nice.
Here's this The Ohio Republicans in your bedroom ad.
Yeah, this is a big vote coming August 8th. Those of you in Ohio.
Do you have a condom?
No! Sorry, you can't use those.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
I'm your Republican congressman. Now that we're in charge, we're banning birth control.
This is our decision, not yours. Get out of our bedroom.
They banned acting lessons too, apparently.
I won the last election. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to watch and make sure you don't do anything illegal.
That's creepy at the end.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of people in Ohio that are normally Republicans are still voting no on August 8th to this because this is just like so batshit. It's illegal to pull out now.
What is this? Oh God! Do you see this? This is why it's not worth driving an Uber, apparently, because you got crazy people like this. She has her finger on the trigger too.
She's just Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, the driver doesn't even know what she's doing.
She could easily shoot him through that seat. That seat's not protecting anything.
She could.
You ready to be playing, Joe? You ever heard of what they call it? Columbus. Columbus. You never heard of Columbus, Georgia? Columbus, Georgia? No. Oh, okay. You gonna learn about it if we don't get to this beach.
She said, "You ever heard of Columbus, Georgia?" And he's like, "No." He's like, well, "You're gonna learn about it if we don't get to this beach."
You're gonna learn about it today. Look, the guy driving is white. This is obviously an oppressor. Everything that's happening right here is just about taking back your personal autonomy.
I see.
I think that obviously if she would have pulled the trigger, then we should be able to comment on her actions, whether they were right or wrong. But this is just simple taking back your rights in a oppressive world. That's all this is.
Oh. Okay. Let's check out Action News.
He called me sir and got me so human angry.
People are discriminating against wolves. Wow. They're laughing at us, at our stupidity.
And you better well learn to love it.
Here's Trump confusing 9/11 with 7/11.
I think what I want to do is I want to talk just for a second. I wrote this out, and it's very close to my heart because I was down there, and I watch our police and our firemen down on 7/11, down at the World Trade Center right after it came down, and I saw the greatest people I've ever seen in action.
Is this an AI? Is
No.
this one of those deep fakes?
No. This is BBC News. Yeah. I'm looking for
I was down there
on 7/11.
listening to 311 with all the firemen. Those of you who don't know, 311 obviously means KKK. Obviously.
Now a possible medical breakthrough. Scientists in the UK say they've created synthetic human embryos using stem cells. The structures don't have a beating heart or the beginnings of a brain, but they do include cells that would form the placenta. Scientists say it could aid research in genetic disorders. Critics say it raises serious ethical and legal questions. So
Let's
joining me
go
now
for
to talk
it.
a little bit more about this is healthcare expert Todd Furness. Thank you so much for your time,
How
Todd.
long until we can make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Well, I'm
That's all
like,
I need to know.
what if they could synthetically clone you a new heart? You know?
I could just take a heart from somebody else who was healthy and got in a motorcycle accident.
It's not as good of a match though. Like if it's literally a cloned heart, just like a brand new version of your heart, it would be way easier to transplant than someone
You
else's.
have a good point. You have a good point there, Ben. I think we shouldn't waste this technology on saving lives. We should be making Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Thanks for having me today.
So, Todd, these embryos aren't exactly human, but there's still a lot we could learn from them.
Are they teenage?
Well, that's the thinking right now. And just to be clear, I think we need to kind of set the table for the conversation in terms of stating where we are in this process, if that's okay. First, it's a claim that was made by Professor KingCobraJFS, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that name, at a plenary session at the International Society of Stem Cell Research. It has not been published in a peer-reviewed journal yet. So that doesn't mean that there's no reason to believe it hadn't happened. It just means that it's early in the process, and we have much to learn yet from this published study when it becomes published. But there are a lot of implications here, and it's going to be we have a lot to unpack.
Yeah, definitely a lot to unpack. So they don't have a heartbeat or the beginnings of a brain. Is there an argument to be made that they aren't alive and therefore the ethical questions, they just don't apply here?
Even if they are alive, they don't know they're alive. It doesn't matter. It's like a microorganism.
Even if they are alive, what is the age of consent on a synthetic human embryo?
Well, this is a very rich conversation rich topic of conversation, I should say. The legal limit for how long these tissues can evolve is 14 days. So they're not permitted to go beyond that. That means that it doesn't have a heartbeat yet, and it doesn't have a brain. It doesn't have cognitive capability.
Oh, you got a 15-day embryo? That's illegal.
Even impulses, yeah. So it's difficult to determine that it's necessarily quote unquote alive. And I think theologians and many would have an argument as to whether or not it is alive. But it still raises a tremendous number of moral, ethical, legal, and countless other issues that we kind of have to categorize in order to even try and unpack individually.
Yeah, it's crazy, but really just awesome where science is going. Does this mean that we
have to stop trying?
Awesome.
I think we have to stop trying to create people in cells and just go back to putting people in cells. Let's jail everybody. Stop making.
Let's put incels in cells.
Thank you. If you don't fuck by the end of this month, you're going to sit in a jail cell in cell. You don't deserve to be free.
To human cloning.
Well, I think that's a good idea. Meaning a good transition. And I think the word "awesome" is interesting. An interesting choice of words in that it is awe-inspiring. Meaning it's amazing to think about the ability to create human life ultimately, if that's a possibility. The question is, what are we going to use this for? And the argument that researchers are making is that we could use this to understand things like miscarriages and developmental abnormalities and other medical issues that we...
Yeah. So religious weirdos are going to try to ruin scientific advancement. They just do it to get in the way, too. They don't really give a shit about these little embryos. They don't really care.
Look, God made us perfect. There's no improvement needed on humans. If you try to improve on humans, you're asking for God. You're telling us God is not perfect.
The Bible literally says that humans are not made perfect and that there's like original sin we're like born into it.
What happens if scientists find a way to remove original sin from the human?
God, Billy, I really missed these totally logical questions. I'm so glad you're here to ask these questions again.
Do we need religion anymore if scientists can remove original sin from the human baby?
I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
That's why they're afraid.
I guess there was this doctor in Ohio that was doing surgeries on TikTok. So they took away her license.
But her lack of professionalism and poor judgment in delegating responsibilities to others appears to have significantly contributed to her falling below the standards of care.
Stern words from Dr. Jonathan B. Fable, just one member of the 12-member board tasked with investigating complaints and issuing, or in this case, revoking license as deemed fit.
Dr. Rocketson claims that this will change her life forever. Well, she has single-handedly forever changed lives.
I don't think she had permission to stream these surgeries on TikTok.
Three people.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, social media.
Is she the one TikToking?
Yes.
Not meeting the standard of care that brought the
Tear her
physician
out.
to this point. As early as 2018,
Tear her
Dr.
out.
Roy was asked to address concerns of
Fucking
patient
Billy.
privacy on social media. The plastic surgeon often posted behind-the-scenes video, often shot in an operating room. The board also sent notice to the surgeon explaining 3 patients treated from 2020 to 2022
So
were
she was
treated
sitting here.
inappropriately.
She was sitting here during a surgery, and people were donating like the little emojis to her on TikTok. And while she's doing the surgery, she's like, "Gang, gang, ice cream, yum! Gang, gang, ice cream, yum! Ooh, thank you, cheese for the poke, Gotta get the poke. Thank you,
Yeah,
cheese for the poke."
if you pay extra, you could put a silly hat on the doctor while she's dissecting
Gang,
someone.
gang. Ooh, I'm a cowboy. Ride it. Poke, poke. Cut out the heart. Heart emoji. Cut out the heart. Heart emoji. Cut out the heart. Gang, gang. Yummy, yummy ice
Or
cream.
given improper
She's making
discharge
silly
papers.
faces.
Those concerns plus others, including a recovery house run by the surgeon, not staffed by medical professionals, and surgeries performed in an office setting without the proper licensure, were all evaluated by the board.
And sometimes I did silly or fun videos, simply to make people smile in this world, which is often negative and difficult to navigate.
Oh,
And for the first time, the physician spoke
Bless her
publicly.
heart. Oh, look at this!
God.
Look at this Chungus Karen. She's gender bent. Who's the fat guy from David Spade's buddy? Chris Farley. She's Christine Farley, and she's hating on this poor woman who just wants to make people smile while also healing the human body. Holy fuck!
Calling the
What a
initial
hero she
suspension
really is.
humbling and pleading for another chance. But for former patients at the hearing, the plea simply wasn't enough. Former patient Mary
See, like,
Jenkins
that's a
won a civil
obvious
case
breach of
against the
privacy and
former
shit.
doctor.
And it's like,
She says the license revocation
Yeah,
is in a
that's just
sense
crazy.
closure, but adds the damage she and so many other women live with will never go away.
It'll never go away because every time we
It's a HIPAA violation.
look down,
It's against
and we
federal
see
law.
a scar, we're gonna remember.
yeah, that's fucked up to use people like that without their consent.
What do you mean, people like that, Shabisky?
Well,
You know
in
what
the
he
way
means.
that
You
she
know what he
did.
means.
What the fuck?
That's pretty cool. I love TikTok. It's so much fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming my surgeries on there. Like, awesome.
Pimp Monk, he's big on TikTok.
Yeah.
Should he start doing surgery?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Sure, he could just find random things to give surgery to.
I'm gonna show you how to tighten up that booty hole. I'm gonna do it. I want to do what I call the pimp stitch on that booty hole. King Beard X pimp stitch.
He could show us him bursting his poop wall.
Yeah. Oh, nasty, dirty little poop wall. Gang,
Poop
gang.
everywhere.
Gang, gang. Cowboy
Gang,
hat.
gang.
Yum.
Tip if you like the poop everywhere.
Tip if you like the pimp stitch. Gang, gang.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Give me your money.
Pimp Monk's or King Beard X, his channel got hacked recently. Did you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's so messed up. He had almost 2 million on TikTok, and some guy got him because he was having issues with his live streaming, right? And some guy bopped him and hacked his account.
Yeah, I think somebody scammed him and everything. Yeah.
Kurt
and got his
Cobain says he
account.
got it back though. He got his OG.
Oh, did he?
I don't know if he got it back because he lost another
Says
account.
He did, so.
He lost another account early on too. The Pimp Monk has became TikTok famous a couple times, and he keeps losing his accounts. It ain't right.
What a dork.
So I guess the peso, because I've even done it a bunch of times, joked about how the peso really isn't worth that much. I guess the peso is the strongest it's been in recent history.
In a consumer alert, the Mexican peso is at its strongest point versus the U.S. dollar in almost 8 years. According to Bloomberg, the U.S. dollar has lost about 10% of its value versus the Mexican peso. since the beginning of this year. Now, Chinese companies, along with American corporations, have been investing more and more resources and money in Mexico, contributing to the strength of the Mexican economy and their currency. The rise in American interest rates is also said to be a contributing factor in the peso's gain against the dollar.
Yeah, they did that to try and slow down inflation.
This guy looks like Howdy Doody all grown up.
He's not dressed like a cowboy, though.
Yeah, he's all grown up.
There's grown-up cowboys.
This guy grew up and became a news anchor.
It's not Howdy Doody.
I think this guy's part puppet on Lisa's dad's side.
He just needs to go bald. This dude.
Something's up with this guy. I don't trust him.
It's his hair. He needs to get rid of it. It looks weird.
You heard about how they're going after Prime Energy drink? Like the government is going after Prime Energy.
Whoa, for what?
Check this.
This morning, New York Senator Chuck Schumer.
So like a prominent senator.
Is calling on
Amy Schumer's uncle?
FDA to investigate the energy drink Prime, which he says is being marketed to children and contains the caffeine equivalent of 6 cans of Coca-Cola.
One of the summer's hottest status symbols for kids is not an outfit, it's not a toy, it's a beverage.
YouTube stars Logan Paul and
Glad to
KSI
see that sweet boy Billy is back and sharp as ever. Missed you. Also, if you live in Ohio, vote no on August 8th. Fuck the people trying to control women.
For real. We already ran that August 8th ad.
Ohio had the chance to make weed legal almost 10 years ago and they blew it.
founded the beverage brand. The drink comes in two forms.
Sucking it like a dick for a second.
Energy and hydration, but it's the energy version in neon-colored cans that has Schumer concerned for younger consumers. A 12-ounce can of Coke has 34 milligrams of caffeine. An 8.4-ounce can of Red Bull has 80. And a 12-ounce can of Prime Energy, 200 milligrams.
That is too much for any.
So what you're telling me?
child.
There's another version of the drink that has less caffeine in it, the one that parents could buy for their kids if they want to have Prime without having all the caffeine, and we're wanting to cut out the more caffeinated brand, even though they have a whole other option. Is that what they're trying to tell us? They have like a Gatorade sports drink version,
And that
It's
much
like
caffeine
G Fuel?
can cause some adverse effects, such as disrupted
think.
sleep, mood disorders, upset stomach, even abnormal heart rhythms.
The warning label on Prime Energy notes it's not recommended for people under 18. But Schumer says the warning gets lost in the advertising.
Prime is born from the reels of social media and the enigmatic world of influencers.
So those ones
Kids-
that right there, those drinks right there, those are not energy drinks. Those are regular Prime.
They're like
Gatorade.
sport. Yeah, they're like Gatorade.
Every time I see a fucking kid walk out of the store with like 9 Prime bottles in his hand, it's those bottles. I haven't seen a kid run out with the energy drink yet.
I'm sure kids are getting the energy drink.
Yeah, sure. There's plenty.
I like
being sold.
Billy's thing is I haven't seen anybody do it. It's like, yeah, maybe not.
We don't need to put a fucking warning label on energy drinks. They have a perfectly fine version for kids. Sure, make it a thing. Say, hey, parents, there's one version that's like Gatorade and one version is like Red Bull. Would you give your kid Red Bull? Okay, don't give him Red Bull.
Which is almost like a warning label, right?
But why do we have to put warning labels on everything?
Well, how else do you tell them what you just said?
It says energy drink on the thing and it has the caffeine count on the thing. Let the kids have energy through the roof if their parents aren't going to read the fucking labels. Be more worried about all this other shit on these nutrition labels. They want to go after Prime. They want to go after a fucking energy drink. I think this is just Chuck Schumer trying to fucking take down Prime because at the KSI boxing event in London, or was it London? One of those boxing events Trump showed up to. Trump was standing next to a Prime bottle. And now they want to take down Prime because Trump had a Prime bottle.
see it on
Wow,
their
Chuck
phones as
Schumer.
they scroll, and then they actually have a need for it.
It's among a growing number of energy drinks with elevated caffeine. Gatorade's new drink, Fast Twitch, and Pepsi's Celsius both also have 200 milligrams. And Bang Energy Drinks from Vital Pharmaceuticals has a whopping
Vital Pharmaceuticals.
300 milligrams. As for Prime Energy, ABC News has reached out to Congo Brands, which makes Prime, and has not heard back.
Has not heard back.
This is your boy right here, Donald Trump, holding a Prime bottle with Mike Tyson. That is why Chuck Schumer's going after the Prime bottle. QAnon, mount up. It's not about protecting the kids. They're trying to give the kids other drinks. Prime saves the children, everybody. Prime is trying to save the kids, and Schumer wants to stop it.
According to what I just looked up, Monster, Monster has 160, so it's right. It's just a little under what the Prime energy drink had.
Like, what's the fluid ounces in each drink? Because you got to compare that too.
It's the 16-ounce one, so it's the smallest one. I think it's about the size of the one we were just looking at. 16 ounces isn't much.
Let's see what this is all about. It says Michigan GOP infighting leads to actual fight.
It's funny. I have a teacher friend who leans left, and he was talking all about the Christian nationalists, and he was series of questions. He's like, "Oh shit, I'm a Christian nationalist."
I answer your question.
Damn, what am I supposed to do with that? Right. It's just interesting because they hear these things and they don't think it is.
How many letters you sent out? 22?
What is going on?
How many letters you sent out? 22? By the power invested in me.
So they're like out partying and drinking, and there's about to be like
it seems like the chick on the left is starting some issues. It's all crazy.
By the power invested in me.
Let's talk about Macomb County and all.
Let's talk about Macomb County and it is. It's a bunch of Republican politicians out drinking together. There's about to be a drunk fight.
You're all going to jail. You're all going to go down. All of you are going down. You're so fucking get the fuck out of here. By the power invested in me. By the power invested in me.
Is she gonna marry them?
Power invested in me.
Yeah, by the power vested in me.
I now pronounce you Republican and wife.
You are no longer a delegate? Is that what you said?
I rebuke you as a delegate of the Republican Party. In Trump's name,
here we go.
I rebuke you.
Now we got a problem. She just fucking.
Now we got a problem.
Hey, move along.
Hey,
move
along.
You
have to leave.
You have to leave right now. This door right now.
Woman, you're at a Republican dinner. They don't care about women's bodies. This is the wrong place to act up.
Is that it? Oh, that wasn't that great. She pushed her, and that's what happened.
Get the rope, Carl. We're gonna have a late term abortion.
Everybody, please like the stream if you haven't already. Like the stream, and just a reminder, all of tonight's donos are going towards next week's goal because we already met our goal before this episode. So use the link in the chat. Send us some more. Maybe we can get to 25% before the end of this stream. We got a little bit to go here. Let's check out. Oh, aggressive sea otters attacking surfers.
What?
Otters are usually cute little animals that are playful and shit.
So are we surfer shaming here?
Yes.
New warning is going out about an aggressive sea otter on the coast of California. Can you believe this? This scary encounter was captured in Santa Cruz. Look at that, a surfer having to give up his surfboard after an otter bit it and then hopped on. Yikes. U.S. Fish and Wildlife says they've been tracking this same otter for nearly 1 year after reports of an attack last September. They say the aggressive behavior may be associated with hormonal surges or being fed by humans. Right now, they're working to capture the otter and rehome her.
It's surfing. That's hilarious.
Sea otters are quite big, quite large. I've seen a few of them in California.
Yeah.
Welcome back, otter.
Okay. Well, I guess we saw some otters. When Went out there to Seattle. Me and Ben saw some otters.
Yeah, at the
Just
aquarium.
otting around.
Yeah. Some cool guy stuff.
Let's see what.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Gang, gang.
Thank you. Meanwhile, CAL FIRE is urging residents.
No, I don't know what. Hold on. I'm looking.
Carowinds Amusement.
Oh, yeah. Did you see how this roller coaster was running with it where it was cracked? Which is crazy.
I saw this.
And it was moving. When the coaster was going by, it was like moving. It was like shifting.
Park believes it has pinpointed the
look at
cause
that.
of the crack found in one of its roller coasters. Good evening, I'm Brian Blakely.
And good evening, I'm Alicia Barnes. Queen City News anchor Robin Kennedy is at Carowinds
They have
now
found
with
the crack.
new
They
details
found the crack
on
in
the
the coaster.
timeline for repairs on the Fury 325 roller coaster.
Carowinds releasing new information Thursday. The park says they have been working very closely with the ride manufacturer, and they have narrowed in on what they believe caused the crack in Fury 325.
That's very unusual for those towers to crack like that.
What might be even more out of the ordinary is that the crack in the Fury 325 was caught not by an inspector, but a park goer who
There was a guy who was just like getting video of it and noticed. So it wasn't even someone that inspects it that caught this.
Yeah,
shit.
that's crazy.
Yes.
That is.
Well, it's an easy thing to miss, right?
No, they give these multiple point inspections all the time. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not this
but
video.
You're too busy looking at the track and stuff, not this random corner that's cracked and falling off.
That the track is connected to.
Yeah, like I could obviously see why nobody would notice this gigantic crack in the load-bearing point of the roller coaster because they're too busy looking at the cart. Sometimes you have to put the crack before the cart.
viral and alerted Carowinds staff.
He had a microphone on him, so I know he had a walkie. It took up to the fourth person once I got into guest services, and there was no sense of urgency. That was what really concerned me.
It could have been horrific, but fortunately, and he got to the right people quick enough to get it shut down.
Since Friday, when the roller...
He said there was no sense of urgency.
That's a different corner, isn't there?
I don't... It looks...
No, that's just... I think it's from a different angle, so it just kind of looks
coaster
different.
was closed. Carowinds says it has been working with the ride manufacturer, doing all kinds of tests. The park announced Thursday that the crack seems to have formed along the weld line of the steel column.
It could have been catastrophic.
Oh, thanks for that.
weight of that train knocked that whole
We know what we're talking
David,
about. Trust us, guys.
It's just a weld line. It's fine.
Yeah, it was at the crack of the weld line, guys. Don't worry. No big deal.
Jose, the president of the National
How long was it
Association
like that?
of
I
Amusement
bet it was like
Ride
that for a
Safety
while there, for a minute.
Who knows?
Yeah.
officials
Now-
says
This is at the Carowinds. Where's the Carowinds at?
I'm not sure.
Billy, it is great to see you alive and breathing. The last show I tuned into, you were absent and I was worried. Long live the king, Billy the Fridge. Ben Pye, please give Billy the praise and worship he deserves. P.S. Fuck Shabisky.
I do agree with all of that. Sorry, Shabisky. They called me king. I can't take one part, not the other. I have to take it
I
all.
think
I'm sorry,
he
Shabisky.
praises and worships himself enough for anybody else. I don't
would
think
think
it's necessary for me to do it. Of course I
You have
would.
to, Ben.
he doesn't.
I don't
believe
know,
when
I
the
don't.
Carowinds
That was a
maintenance team
$6.66
did its daily inspection of the
donation. Oh,
ride
God.
the day that it was shut down.
important.
That the crack had popped open yet.
I don't believe that.
I
it
would
was
think that
as
like
big.
damage to that, like a roller coaster like that, would have been a slow process. It would slowly crack and work its way to what it's at, rather than that be like something that instantly happened, that huge break in it. I would think that's something that slowly happened over the course of months or something.
So this says Queen City News, so I'm thinking maybe this is North Carolina. Isn't Charlotte the Queen City or whatever? I don't know. Because I'm like, is it a place that has earthquakes? Was there like an earthquake that caused it?
I'm just gonna Google Carowinds amusement park. It is North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Visible
I
as
didn't think
they
about
show
that.
in the
That would make
video.
sense.
But they don't have earthquakes in North Carolina, I don't think. Not like they do out
No.
west.
I know that those people do inspections on a daily basis, and they're very thorough with how they do their inspections.
Obviously not.
Carowinds announced
Oh, you know what? Looks like Carowinds is owned by Cedar Fair, like the company that owns Cedar Point, because it has the same like font and the little flag.
That's why I asked you, because it seemed like some Cedar Point shit.
It's owned by the company that started out as Cedar Point, but they own like a lot of amusement parks now.
Remove and
I think they own Knott's Berry Farm and Canada's Wonderland and a bunch of them.
replace the existing support column. The new support column is being built by B&M, the ride manufacturer, and is expected to be delivered to Carowinds next week. Bertozzi says the amusement ride industry is watching all of the developments.
This will be talked about and what happened, and we try to figure out how to stop this from ever happening again.
Yeah, it's called hiring inspectors.
They said that there were thorough inspections. I just find it hard to believe.
Yeah, okay, fire the current inspectors, hire new ones. That's the problem. Like, what the fuck? Somebody's not doing their job.
For everybody watching right now, we're running into the last stretch of tonight's episode. For those of you watching, if you want to donate, usually the donations read off at $5. They usually read off at $5. Every donation under $5 that is written in the form of NPC talk, gang, write them out. I will read an NPC talk just for you while talking over everything else on the show. That's hijack the show right now.
NPC talk?
NPC talk.
NPC talk.
Has to be written in NPC talk, though. I'm not going to read your guys' fucking Shakespearean diatribes. I'm not the one. Only NPC talk. If it comes in and it's not NPC talk, and I'll be the judge of that. I'll be a harsh critic. I'm not reading.
Hell yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Is this Egghead?
No, it's JJ. Your neck appears to be malformed.
JJ. Somebody said JJ and me should stream.
Are you going to finish that?
Referring to.
Okay. Goodbye.
You mind taking me off your camera, please?
They're on to us.
They're on to us.
Yes. Our next challenger. I'm the boss.
Yes.
I'm the boss.
The boss.
I'm going to need you to enjoy your day.
I need you to delete that right now unless you want me to call the police.
You need permission to record?
Hey, you need permission to record people.
I'm the boss.
You cannot do that.
Yo, bro.
Pop, gang.
She took his selfie stick. I need that back.
I need my property
You need to
back.
turn it off. Turn it off.
May I have my selfie stick back?
Yum. Good heart. Pop, poop, gang. Crunchy corn, pop.
Please, turn it off. I can ask you nicely. This is a private establishment, okay?
May I have my stuff back?
We didn't allow you to film anybody.
We have my stuff back.
May I have my stuff back?
Can you turn it off?
No.
No.
But you
Hey,
just...
go ahead and call the cops. Call the cops. She took his property. Just give it back. Well, he's filming without permission.
I can leave.
We'll totally leave.
I can leave.
Yes.
The chick's an idiot for stealing his selfie stick.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and call the cops.
Like, if you really want him to leave, don't take his property.
He is, yeah, and the manager guy here is kind of a crybaby. Call the cops.
Excuse me, may I have my selfie stick back? Don't want any
Can you
problems.
turn off the camera? You can have it back. And you can delete my face because that is not cool.
Just want my
You can
stuff
delete
back.
my
Because that's
face.
not cool.
I'll get out of here if you give it back.
You got it. Put it down.
I asked you to turn it off already.
I just want my stuff back.
I asked you to turn it off.
I just want my property back. You are robbing me from my property.
Call the cops. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry.
Maybe they'll get
This
it
is
back
live
for me.
evidence.
Maybe
Stole my property.
He said maybe they'll get it back for me.
Get out. I told you to turn it off. Turn it
Right,
off.
I'll
Turn
be
it
out.
off. Turn it
I'll
off.
get
Turn
out
it
of
off.
your hair
Turn
as
it
soon
off.
as I
Turn
get
it
my
off.
stuff.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
Why does she really care about being recorded that much? Like, her face being recorded. It's like she works in the public all day. Like, I don't know.
And there
Who
are
cares if
cameras
something
all
goes
around that
wrong?
place recording her, and when she's driving down the street, depending on... like most towns have cameras up on all the lights and everything now. Like if you're in public, you have no expectation of privacy.
Yeah, just give him a stupid selfie stick and send him on his way. But now he's got to stick around because somebody took his property. It's like, it's so dumb.
Turn it off.
May I have my stuff back, please?
Turn it off. You just get back to stuff. You're being a bully, man. I'm being a bully. Yeah. I asked you not to film anybody. Your girlfriend literally just stole his. Not my girlfriend.
She's not my girlfriend.
Give me the thing. Give me the thing. You need to stop filming, dude. All right, hey, we're not gonna go until the cops get here. So
yeah, cool.
I need my stuff back first.
When the cops get here.
If you give me back my stuff.
When the cops get here.
Yeah, and you know what's
Okay,
gonna
they'll
happen
get
when
him.
the cops get there? They're
Yes!
gonna tell, hey.
Just got home. Billiam, glad to see you're back, bud. Hope you're feeling a little better.
Yes, I'm very happy to be back. It's about time. I have to start making money again.
Let's
I have
get to
pay for a heart.
A heart on the black market.
My stuff back.
Gotta do it.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you. This guy kind of sounds like Moist Critical.
You'll get it as soon as the cops get here.
Can you please hold this?
Yeah.
So right now,
There he is.
I'm trying to get my selfie stick back.
Right now, I'm trying to get my selfie stick back.
Dude, don't touch me.
No, you don't touch me. You're in my property.
Yeah, but you have his property.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I asked you to stop filming.
If you just give it back, we'll leave.
I asked you to stop
But
filming.
if you give it back, it'll be over.
We're gonna trespass
It'll
you
be
already.
over if you give it back, bro. It'll be over if you give it back.
Get on my face.
Dude, I'm not in
Get
your
on my
face.
face.
I'm not in
Stop
your face.
yelling. You're yelling.
It'll be over if you give it
Oh,
back.
you're on. Hey, are they coming? We want to make sure they get trespassed.
Man, I have my stuff.
They want to trespass them. They want to like make it official that if they come back, they'll be arrested. Is what he's trying to do.
Did they charge them for stealing the selfies? Slurp, ice cream so good. Gang, 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 gang. Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang. Figure it out, dude.
My stuff back.
Figure it out, dude.
He took my stuff.
What did he take, bro?
I have a selfie stick. He took it and just waiting to
I'll
get
talk
it
to
back.
him. All right, dude, no problem.
If you can get it back, that'd
All
be
right,
great.
no
Just
problem.
trying to be as
Yeah, we don't want
gentlemanly
you
as
guys
possible.
being-
I'm just curious. I don't know if you had like a certain like theme or topic or anything.
Are these the cops?
Right now,
Yeah.
we're just roving.
Interesting helmet. Do they ride bikes or
They are
motorcycles?
bike cops, yeah.
Yeah, when the weather's permittable.
They send weather permittable bike cops out for gigs like this.
I'm gonna need my property back.
Turn it off. Yeah, I'd be more than glad to.
Yes.
You're willing to show up for court too?
Oh, do I need to run a
He's pressing charges for battery. That's hilarious.
From the camera.
Do I need to write a statement?
What do you mean pressing charges for battery? It was just a selfie stick. She still
JJ
has the
is
battery,
pressing
right?
charges because
She didn't take the battery. She took the selfie stick.
Okay, then yes.
Okay. So I talked to the supervisor. Okay. So they have a policy in terms of escorting people out of their business. It would have been different if he punched you in the face, right? If he punched you, kicked you, shoved you out.
Oh,
to the
stealing
ground,
his property is okay?
then it would be more conclusive of, battery charges. Okay.
Yeah.
It seemed that, they didn't want you on property. Per their policy, they're allowed to guide people off their property. Okay. So
You're not allowed to steal, though.
In terms of probable cause that a crime has occurred, it's kind of, we really don't have much. Okay. If
She stole his property.
That,
Yeah, I would
like
think
said, that they are-
grabbing something off of somebody and ripping it out of their hands or something is some sort of form of assault legally.
allowed to guide people off their property. Now, if you're bleeding from the nose and the mouth, right, and he, punched either one of you guys or kicked you or shoved you to the ground, then that's a whole different story, right? But if he's kind of like grabbing you guys and escorting you out, right, then that's more conducive of what their policy allows. Okay?
Yeah, but their policy does not allow them to steal your stuff.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a report. So I'm going to provide you guys a case number. Okay. And everything in the report is going to be conducive of what you said, of what I saw on video, of what he said, and everything will be thrown in together. Okay.
So is it cool that we just walk away from the situation now?
Yeah. I mean, I already have you guys' information. You guys aren't detained or anything. So if you guys want to leave, you guys are more than welcome to. I know he wanted his trespass form. Do you want yours or no?
I'm okay.
You okay? Okay. You don't have to stick around for your chest press more if you don't want it.
Great, thank you.
Yeah. Did you still want?
Is it kind of like quickly available, or is it like the whole thing?
Yeah, it's a piece of paper. It's a piece of paper. Before you guys leave, though,
I just was curious.
No, before you guys leave, I'll give you guys the case number. Like I said, I'm gonna document everything, so that way you guys have it in case you may need it.
Okay,
cool. Can I get the 99?
So do you want to write a written statement?
No.
No? Okay.
Jenny in the chat says thought Americans were all about property, playing a little fast and loose with the rules. The police are not there to protect your property from business establishments. They're there to protect the business establishments. They're there to protect the class structure. If some guy's in there with a fucking camera and they steal his camera, they're just going to tell the guy not to come back. They really don't give a fuck about the poor people property. That's America. America, like, there's something called the American dream, and then there's waking up from it and realizing that you're just part of a fucking, you're a machine. You're in the machine or you're outside of the machine, and they will sweep you away.
The American dream, if you will, baby.
324-869. All right. So here's the case report, guys. It's going to be 2023-00-224-869. Okay. So like I said, if you want access to the report, you can do a public records request.
Huh. Hello, my friend.
Oh man, get out of here.
I'm not going to press charges. They're telling me I have to go to court if I press charges. I can't afford to go to court because I have to live stream every day to make my money.
Bye.
Goodbye.
I don't allow you to live stream in court.
Yeah.
No, you can do whatever you want. Listen, I don't want to cut content. Listen, they're going to say that I'm cutting
Hey,
content.
Manette.
I can take you anywhere.
Oh, yes.
Gucci's update.
Somebody asked if Goo is okay.
Yeah.
So you spoken with her?
Yeah,
That's very interesting.
I think she is.
She's, okay, thank goodness.
Have you talked to her?
No, thank goodness.
No? Swears by that.
Damn. So there's that. We have a few actual Mania promos. As I said, I am no longer addressing my brother, my Egged, my long lost brother, any longer. I have an advocate, and I accidentally played some of his video before it was ready, and I apologize. That was my bad. So
Wonder how well that's going.
Oh, let's see. Let's see.
Bang! Yo, it's me. It's me. It's R.E.D. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Wild Honest Red, and I'm the advocate for your reigning, defending, undisputed, Actual Mania World Heavyweight Champion, Benjamin Simpson, the good son, the redeemer of the Simpson name, and an honest man like his father. Now, as an advocate, I want to say I hope everyone enjoyed Excessive Guidelines. A lot of exciting new matches have been set up for the upcoming Summer Scam. One person that probably had a great weekend was that masked scammer, Luchador. It's right in his name, Star Spangled Luchador. Well, Lou, I hope you're well rested, because this time you won't have your pal around that give you an edge in your match against Ben. Another person that probably had a good holiday after he calmed down from calling his brother the F-slur is the new Currency in the Count contract owner, Egged.
Yeah, Egged did call me a maggot with an F. He got mad at me. Yeah.
What a bitch.
If that's not enough
Fuck
not to
him.
vote for him, I don't know what is.
Now, Colton, I want you to understand that my client, our Actual Mania champion, your older brother, is a very understanding and compassionate champion. He understands that growing up in the shadow of greatness can cause outbursts from lesser men. I know at times he might seem cold, but understand that your brother
I am
isn't here
the
to hurt
cold.
you. Your brother's goal is to redeem your family name. Your brother loves you, Bubby. I love you. Understand, Egged, that this is the way it's meant to be. Your father, the legendary Larry Simpson, also loved you very much. He raised you to be a beloved performer, but Ben was bred to to be a champion and a legend. You were cared for by the Simpson household, but Ben was raised to take care of the Simpson legacy, including you. Your role isn't to throw bitch fits and bring disgrace to your legacy, but to fall in line under the wing of the good son, Benjamin. Coming up later this month is Summer Scam, and spoiler alert, our champion Ben is going to have no problem putting away that scammer luchador on his own this time after his pal handed him the title shot. And here's another spoiler. When the match is over with, if Colton can still walk after taking on Ruby and the Clown, then he's going to walk his Joshy ass down to the ring, hand his contract over to me, and announce that he's going to be challenging for the King of Games Championship next month. Put all this nonsense about taking the world title from yourself behind us, Egghead. Bring some pride back to the Simpson bloodline.
Thank you.
Because like your father and your brother, deep down inside you know you're an honest man too. And together, nobody can stop us.
There you go.
Gang gang, crack the egg. Gang gang, crack the egg. Slurp, ice cream. Woo doggy.
We have another one.
Oh shit.
As we approach ever closer to Tax-Romania Summer Scam, I find myself once again challenging Benjamin D. Pieman for his heavyweight championship title, but this time being uno el uno and not a triple threatening match. But what does my opponent, Benjamin D. Pieman, spend all his time doing? Well, he spends it all antagonizing the Egg Feller with an elaborate fantasy world he's conducted for himself, full of delusions and bizarre statements and fantasies such as...
You know what? I would fuck my own
What
mom. I'm talking about Morgan Fairchild, and if she was your mom, you would do the same. What?
Oh, God.
What? Hey, if Morgan Fairchild was your mother, you would do the same.
That seems pretty weird to me. Damn near sicko behavior. But he just keeps on going with it. He's so focused, so fixated on Egghead, so not paying attention to his actual match that he had to go get himself an an advocate, to say something about me because he's too busy. And what did this individual have to say?
Star Spangled Luchador. Well, Lou, I hope you're well rested.
Oh.
Because...
yeah, he has the raw footage.
Damn.
Because what? What?
I just played it.
Damn.
Because what? Spit it out, man. Spit it out, man. Now, it turns out this feller, he had an excuse that he was reading a script and that it wasn't edited because he had trouble reading a script. To which I say, what do you need a script for? What do you even got a script? What kind of amateur hour is this? Part-time, come, go, whenever, however, scripting, reading scripts, writing scripts. I don't need a script. Everything's off the cuff. I'm winging it, flying by the seat of my pants like a real actual maniac would. Just everything's happening out of control, driving off the road, flying off cliffs. If things go bad, things go great. That's the way it should be. That's the way it is here. That's the way it is now. So Benjamin D. Pie the Pie Man, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do for your video? Well, you told everyone what you're gonna do for your video. You're gonna do another song. You're going back to the well. Back to the same old well. Back to drawing water again. But just like Jack and Jill, when they went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, you're gonna come tumbling down and be champion never after. Woo! Doggies!
That was quite the promo.
Woo!
Damn.
Woo doggies.
There's gold at the bottom of that well, Luchador. You'll see.
I just gotta say,
can't go to the well can't give up on the well while it's still pretty full.
This is a star-spangled luchador. he's obviously conflating American culture with Mexican culture. Ben, you're over here trying to ride the cowboy champion life while also giving Honest Red. I don't know. Is he effectively your
He's my
the Lone
advocate.
Ranger?
He's my
Are you
advocate.
the Lone Ranger?
Where did he get this idea from, by the way? You know, like, it seems like everything Luchador does is just borrowed from somewhere else. I seem to think I set this
Actual
trend.
Mania? Yes, you did set the trend of borrowing
Yes.
from other things
Yes.
for Actual Mania.
Yes. Thank you.
That's a Ben original. Shabisky, there's a crying cat in your lap.
He's just whiny. He wants attention. He's a little attention hoe.
That
Wants
cat
to be
controls
fed
him.
all day.
Pussies. Speaking of pussies, anybody else have an Actual Mania promo?
No, that's it.
Gang, gang.
We
Gang,
still got a
gang.
while. We
Ooh,
still got a
doggy.
while.
Ice cream. Yum. Gang, gang. Meow.
So, you guys, we have 3 more shows after this one, so you can make promos for that. But then there's also going to be a gap of time where you can make all kinds of promos that will play when we get back. So you'll have some time. Just, check out the calendar. There's a good gap of time out there for you to make your Actual Mania submissions as well.
You can put whatever you guys want in your gap.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So, if anyone wants to participate in one last tip train, that would be amazing. We're at 17.55%.
Get your NPC talk tip train, $2 tips, red, anything under $5. I'm not good at it either. I notice I can't do the hand signs or those girls, as much as people talk shit about them, they're kind of impressive. Those NPC girls got a good scam going.
Oh, dang.
Let Simple Sturgis on DP. That would be great.
Sturgis? That would be interesting.
Simple Sturgis. Get him on DP.
Sturgis.
I feel like if we had him as a guest on DP, we could just like spit roast him in whatever direction we want to do because he's such a soft brain.
Yeah.
By the end of the episode, he'd be a big fan of ours, and he'd be like buying our comic book for $45.
Boogie's like leaning into the outrage about how his girlfriend is so much younger than him.
Yeah, she's 20.
He just posted he posted a picture of them together and it says better or is this creepier?
Yeah, because people are like calling him out for being what was it, a bad angle?
How
or
old
something?
is
And
he?
gave them
How old is he? He's like
in his
almost
late
50.
40s.
He's almost 50 and she's like 20. It is what it is. People attack him for like whatever though. The reason why is because he responds like and then like draws a lot of attention to it.
I think
if I know
people need
anything
to-
about consent.
Yeah, like, people. If she was like 16 or 17, then these people need to speak up. But she's fucking 20.
But even if they
You know?
spoke up, what would happen? Like
You need the
Twitter
consent
is
of the
obviously-
internet before you can have sex with a woman.
Right,
The
right.
internet, you need the woman's consent. You need the internet's consent, and then also you should probably get her husband's consent too.
I kind of find that point of view of acting like it's wrong. I kind of find it disrespectful to the person who's 20 years old, and she should be able to make her own choices in her life. Like, what if you were that 20-year-old? Like, should you not have the choice to date who you want? Like, you're a fucking full-grown adult. Like, people need to fuck off.
Yeah, it's mainly
wants to
only
date-
on Twitter. Like people are obsessed with this shit on Twitter. Like I see,
It's a lot of people who don't have sex themselves worried
Right.
about
Yeah.
the sex of other people.
Right.
That's not just Boogie. That's Adam 22 and his wife who are porn makers, and then now
Yeah.
Adam's getting shit on for his wife making
he's
porn
playing
with a
into
guy.
it.
Yeah, they're
Playing
making so
into it.
much
He's doing
money.
a good job with But yeah, people need to fuck off with that shit. It's like
Destiny and his wife Melina get all this.
Yeah, because they're like
down-talking.
open in many ways. Like they have like a
Yeah.
almost completely open type thing, and they caught a whole bunch of
It's about time
shit.
the internet understands. The internet understands they're the most important part of consent, and these people who are married and having relationships that don't follow with the trad Catholic vibe need to chill the fuck out because the internet is the purveyor of consent.
Oh
from
damn!
here on out.
A 50-year-old and a 20-year-old totally fell into the trad Catholic vibe like hundreds of years ago.
Oops. Do I think that this girl should be having sex with Boogie at her age? No, that's disgusting. She's 20. She should be dating 90-year-olds by now.
Oh yeah, yeah. Boogie's too young for her. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's way too young for her.
I forgot.
She's predatory.
I forgot. Flockapossum sent me a promo. I forgot about that.
Oh.
So
I knew there was some extra promos laying around.
this is the only other
There
one
had
that
to
I'm
be.
aware of. Oh shit, that's the wrong one. Hold on. Right there.
Dear Actual Mania fans. 'Tis I Flockapossum. An issue has come to my attention due to a certain juggaho getting his coochie lips in a twist. My actions were over the top, I admit, and to start my road to non-forgiveness, at Actual Mania I will be starting my unapologetic apology tour, beginning with an 100% sincere apology letter to the bozo I hurt. Will all be forgiven? Will I have to apologize for something else? Tune into Actual Mania to find out. Don't forget about Vance Global or else.
Or else.
Oh wow.
So there's that. That's the other one. But yeah, you guys are right. It's mainly only on Twitter, and it like snowballs. And Zero Ron is like, play my promo. Ron, I played yours on the last episode, so go back and watch it.
Watch it, Ron.
I believe I played it already. Let me see.
Go back and watch it,
Yeah, I already
Ron.
played this one.
Go back and watch it.
Go back and watch it.
Fuck, Ron.
Yeah.
Why you not going back and watching it, Ron?
Yeah, Ron. God. Christian did not escape, Ron.
Roger Wilco says she's gonna feed him to death to get that money. Boogie?
I don't think he has a lot of money anymore.
Boogie's not balling out of control. He's not got enough money to give her enough to pay for all the food she'd have to feed him to kill him.
From what I understand, he put all his money into crypto before the crash happened, and he had made a bunch of money, but was it's hard when to know when to get out, and then it starts to go down, and you're like, is it going to go back up? But then it keeps going down, and it's like, oh shit, I will say though, there's been a lawsuit against XR. The SEC sued Ripple Labs, the people who make XRP, and because of it, it got taken off almost all of the exchanges and everything. And then the verdict came through a couple days ago, and it shot up from like 20 cents all the way up to almost $1.
Yeah, XRP won.
Yeah, XRP won. So that people are predicting it'll get up. Some people are saying like $5, $10, $12, and then the crazy people are saying like $150 or something like
possible.
that. It is possible. It's one of the more popular cryptocurrencies, but it's never been worth more than like $5 ever.
Yeah. So many people told me to get into XRP. TJ told me to get into XRP way back in the day. Keemstar told me to get into XRP way back in the day. I never did. I should have done it when it was dropped down to like 20 cents.
That's when I got most of mine.
Just take the risk.
I bought my first XRP when it was like, I don't know, like 12, 13 cents. And it was the same with bats. Like I got a whole bunch of bats back when they were like 7, 8 cents. Which, by the way, anyone out there using the Brave browser, you can send over the bats anytime you want. Because I know if you use the browser, you collect them. I couldn't believe I saw that video, that guy who was like, oh, I never got involved in the crypto thing. I just like the Brave browser. And he checked, and it was like 20,000 bats. Which, I mean, bats got up to like $2 a couple years ago. So he would have had like $40,000 in bats at that point, but it's still a lot of money. It's like $6,000-$7,000 if you have like 20,000 bats. So
our guy Teddy Rubskin in the chat commenting on this woman dating Boogie at 20 years old says, yeah she should be dating a 400-pound dude her own age. Boogie called me when I was in the hospital and talked to me, and I got to meet her on the phone. Sound like they were having a good time. She sounded like a sweet girl. I hope that the internet doesn't do anything too bad to them.
I mean,
over what hopefully is
they're gonna do. The internet's gonna do as bad as they can. The question is, I mean, they're going to.
They better not.
I don't like calling it the internet.
Better not.
I don't like calling it the internet because we act like this is just the innate nature of it. But the internet is nothing but a network, a piece of technology. The thing we refer to as the internet are just a bunch of people who use it to be cunts. And we're just like, oh, that's the internet. It's like, no, it's cunty people that use the internet is what it is.
Sounds like the internet to me. They better stop. Better stop, internet.
This is the thing that he posted, and I'm just like, he likes the negative attention. Because are
they in a pool?
Yes, they're in a pool together. She's holding the camera. And then people are editing it.
What is in her mouth?
I don't know.
What is going on there?
I have no idea. There's her sitting on Santa's lap.
That's cute.
There's his.
Oh God.
Yeah, that's his face in the picture.
Oh God.
Do you have
that close up? That close up did not look gang. Slurp ice cream, yum.
Sex tape when? Oh my God.
When?
Yeah. The power of the internet.
Hell yeah.
The power. So we got a couple minutes left for any last NPC donos, I guess, or PC donos, if you want to keep them very politically correct. We'll accept those too.
If anybody wants to tickle those Keenan Ivory Waynes, play us a little song, little dono song. Let's go. That close-up wasn't very cash money. She's 20. She looks 12. But whatever. Each his own. Can't judge girls for looking 12. Not everybody grows. Not everybody grows full voluptuosities, okay? Some people are just late bloomers.
or non-bloomers.
Some people are just non-bloomers.
Yeah.
It's a late bloomer and a late 40s boomer. It's fine. Stab McHugs asked if I shaved yet. Of course I shaved. I didn't do a very good job, though. I was having trouble standing up. I gave up before I could get a perfect shave. I was in so much pain standing up at the mirror to shave.
I saw that you had like red pee.
It wasn't red. It was just fucking gold.
It looked so dark. It looked like
it was
red.
Gold.
You had like
it was gold.
The 3 phases of your pee, and the first one was like red almost. Like it was. I saw the sun shining through it. It looked like some Lipton iced tea or something. Like
it was burnt.
And then
it was burnt.
Yeah, and then because they were giving him these drugs that were making him pee.
Yeah, and then as I got that out, I was able to pee more. I think the urea in my first piss was just getting out all of the initial necessary toxins.
People are saying I'm helping you in the bathroom. No, he's posting pictures of his pee on the internet. I wasn't there in the hospital.
Ben's been here with me the whole time, holding my hand, holding my pee.
Yeah, we play swords.
Sponge baths.
We play swords.
Yeah.
No,
which
you
is not
weirdo.
Really fair,
He's posting pictures of his pee. It's in the
I asked
Discord.
Ben to help me.
What a sicko.
I asked Ben to help me pee because I was in the hospital with heart failure, and he whips out his dick and starts playing swords with me. Canceled. He was towel snapping me. Ben bullied me with the sponge baths. One of the nurses.
Here it is.
When I
This pee.
when I finally got my shower.
Oh gosh, I don't want to see this.
This pee is red almost. It looks like iced tea.
We don't see it yet.
Oh no, I'll show it to you. I'm getting ready.
Oh, okay.
It's
like if you
iced
buy
tea's
that
not
pure leaf iced tea, it's like kind of like I don't know. Here it is. Here's the three pea phases.
That's just golden.
That is not gold in the middle. That's golden.
No, that's a little golden.
That's
tea.
bronze. That's not gold. That's bronze.
That's just a Lipton. That's a Lipton right there.
That looks way more like it's bronze than gold. The gold is in the middle, and then on the far left,
And that
that's
all
so
came out
watered
in
down.
the ER. That all came out in the ER. That's before I even got into my hospital bed.
All that pee. Look at all that pee. I'll tell you what. When I eat like pho or hot pot, anything that's soupy, I have to pee so bad for like hours after I eat that because I'm slurping up all the soup. I just have to pee so much.
That's how that's the color of my pee when I threw it on Paul. It was that dark bronze.
Oh yeah.
It was that burnt sienna Paul piss.
Sienna.
I was ready to go.
Whoa.
That burnt sienna. I was just pissing out the AIDS like T-Bob was.
Yep.
You know how much AIDS is in that fucking bottle? I
AIDS
pissed it all
turns
out.
your pee brown.
It's true.
Not brown. Burnt sienna.
Bronze.
That's my root beer.
Bronze
That's my
pee.
bronze.
You had bronze
I got that
poisoning.
bronze swagger.
So we are going to wrap up this stream and we will be back tomorrow at the usual time. So we will see all of you there. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Goodbye.
Wipe your ass, gym class.